Ate. It's working. I did it. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Friends, we are gathered here today in the members of the Mighty Cloud Pirate Office. Oh, guys, I should really check this like sooner. Oh my god. Okay. I think it's working. I think it's working. What is that emote? I love it. Let's lock in for art now. Exactly. It is 9:15. It's only been 15 minutes. Thank you guys for bearing with me with the scuff. Okay. The VOD will have our half of our yapping and this VOD together. Or maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to figure that out. Hold on. Okay, so let me find. So Reaper's here. Who else is here? Oh god, I have to restart everything. Oh. Okay. I don't know how long stream is gonna be, by the way, because I'm like, I think it's the weather. I think the weather has just been making me feel like zombie mode, you know? It's so humid here. It's so humid. It's ridiculous. And it's gonna be like 99 degrees next week. I'm actually gonna cry. Okay, so today we have, I might do like 2 of them today or something. I don't know. We're gonna get through this like really slowly, guys. But it'll give us content for a little while. So, have a good stream. Thank you, Reaper. Let's go with Kirby. Let's go with Kirby. I know he's not here currently, but we need to get through these. So, let me find the screenshot. I want to screenshot. Okay, this is the model. Oh wait. Oh, wrong folder. Okay, this is Kirbyazai. I actually don't really know how to say it. Kirbyazai? Kirbyazai? I don't know. This is he. That's him. Okay, and then... Oh god. Yay! We did it. Okay, we are back in business, boys. We did it. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to look for a what am I looking for? I'm looking for a chibi template because I need a post template. I'm just gonna do a regular pose for this. Okay. Oh, how's the music, by the way, guys? Like volume-wise, is it okay? So I'm just looking for like poses. This is what I did last time, because if I made the pose by myself, we would literally be here for freaking forever. Because I spent like 2 million years doing anything. So let me split screen this and this. Yes. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Okay, I'm also like still trying to get used to the tablet, guys, so just bear with me a little bit. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh my god, stabilization is so freaking high. Is that good? Yeah. Why did Stream Elements send a notification? Are you guys seeing that? Stream Elements sent a notification that I'm live. I know I'm live. I know I'm live because I'm live, and I know it. That's really weird. Anyway, okay, let's go. Oh, okay, small, tiny brush. Not what I wanted. Yes, Stream Element is like, sorry guys for the delay. She is live now. Oh god, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Help! Okay. We're gonna have him face this way. Actually, yeah, that's fine. And we're gonna go, box that way for the torso. And then we're gonna go box this way for the, oh my god. Oh my good god. Okay. For the other one, and then we're gonna have this kind of thing. Actually, chibis don't have really big feet, so we'll just make it like this. Yeah. Let's just draw a circle. I'm trying. What do you think I'm doing? Let's give it a little peace sign. That's not a peace sign. Actually, chibis have little like nub hands. They have little nub hands. 1 and 2, and then the rest is just like that. Yeah. And then this one can be here. And I want it to be a little bit more, turn to the side. I don't remember what all my commands are. Oh, transform. By the way, guys, I am using a tour box. God bless tour box. I love this thing. Okay. We're going to lighten this. This is our base. Okay, and then we're gonna go in with this thing. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna zoom in because I'm making my life so difficult by not zooming in. Oh my god. Guys, I really need to invest in a better like tablet. I think like one of the ones with the screens, because I need it for animation too, like for actual work. Like if I'm working on projects, I do need it too. So, alright, this is neck. What are we doing for clothing? What's the store? Okay, so we have this like hood situation up here. 1 and 2. Cool. Alright, and then we have, put the other neck, and yeah. Is that, no, that's a little too much. That's a little too much. Whoa. Oh my god, guys, I was, so the reason why I had to push back stream was because I went out with my friends, like, outside, and this was, like, yesterday, and then I stayed over, and then we ran into more friends, not, like, sorry, first of all, also, this is getting, like, really weird proportionally. So we ran into more friends, and then they were like, OMG, and this was literally as I was about to leave, because I was like, oh, I'm streaming at 1, I should probably head out before then, and they're like, OMG, like, we haven't seen you in forever, we should hang out, and I was like, okay, and then I canceled stream, or not cancel, I pushed stream, because I was like, well, we're not making it back in time, because I had it so that I'd, like, leave at, like, 9, and I would make it back by, like, what is it, by, like, 1, but that did not happen, so. Oops. She left us for her friends. Oh, did you guys miss me? Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting, I thought I was gonna be back before then, and then I had to, oh my god, and then I had to, delay, because I delayed because I was like, I don't want to say 1 and then be on the train and not be able to get back. So I thought we were friends. Oh, you guys are my friends, my streaming friends. I value and appreciate you guys too. Just so you know. What the heck is happening with this code right now? I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think that's fine. Oh, my hand. Help. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I'm sorry guys, my drawing skills have actually just left the stream. They were here for, this was what I was afraid was gonna happen last time, because I was like, this is my first time drawing, and drawing like online in a really long time, and I was like, watch as my drawing skills just absolutely just disappear. Lost, gone, reduced to atoms. this one. Although I want to have this light come in a little bit sooner, so I'm gonna go here. Oh my god. This is the... I feel like this is not giving chibi. You know, I'm gonna have to resize the head a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. Just bear with me. Yeah, I left my drawing skills at 2 Point Hospital, I fear. I don't think they ever... I think that game just made me lose my mind, I swear. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, so next time I will manage my time better. Because I was like, oh, look at that. Lo and behold, not enough time. What the heck is this hand doing? Oh my god. Alright, guys. Oh, hands. Okay. We're gonna go here with the hands. I think they're... Yeah, this looks good. Okay, that's... There we go. I usually just end up drawing fingers until it starts to kind of make a little bit of sense. But that's what we're looking at right now. I think this jacket is a little bit long. I think it's a little bit long. It doesn't go down to his knees in the reference photo. Also, first of all, the proportions are going freaking insane over here. Oh my god. Yeah, these are proper leg proportions because he has very long legs. Like, he's a leggy guy. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna shrink this to that size. I think that's good, right? Because we had this before. Oh yeah, no, that's not doing it. All right, there we go. And that should be fine. Let me clear the sketch layer. Hands in the pocket. Yeah, oh, that could actually work too. I don't want to do like the like, I'm gonna hide the hand in the pocket. I'm gonna hide the eye behind the hair. We are full on. Also, I think it worked out okay. Right, and then, oh my god, there's so many jacket details. Help! I don't think the jacket is quite this long. Oh no, maybe, I think it's okay actually. Alright, so that's this. The rest I'm gonna work in colors. And when I paint, it'll look better. Because I'll get all of the details. Oh my god, I can't speak, guys. Oh my god, and then there's like words that I don't know. How am I gonna... Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, jacket-wise. I think that's pretty good. Hope you're having a good week so far. Thank you. I am... What even happened? Is today Wednesday? God, guys, the days are going like... I can't keep track anymore. I swear to God, I can't keep track. I also can't speak, evidently. But yeah, no, it's been pretty good. For my emotes, I actually drew the ears a lot bigger, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. It's been pretty good, pretty chill. I was working like crazy last week, and then over the weekend. After Monday's stream, I took like a giant break on Tuesday. Did like literally nothing. Also, I just realized I'm like really small in OBS. I did like literally nothing. Yeah, that's better. And yeah, and then I'm still like a little out of it. I don't know why. Guys, I really think it's the weather. Because when it gets hot out, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but dude, I'm done. Like, brain off forever. That's it. Alright, let me flip and see if this actually looks good or not. It looks okay. I'm not loving it. I think we're gonna take liquefy. Yeah, no, the heat just messes me up, guys. I don't even know why. Like, one time I was walking, last summer, I think. I was walking in, like, just, you know, in the summer. And it was, like, pretty hot out, but it wasn't, like, okay, proportions are looking a little better now, I think. It wasn't, like, crazy, you know? but I was just like, I can't go on. I was like, I'm breaking. My mind is melting. Like, but I think it's just a general thing for everyone. Like, everyone gets drained in the heat. But guys, if I walk for like 10 minutes in the heat, I literally like, my brain shuts off and I have to sit down for like 20 minutes before I actually start like thinking and speaking. She goes nonverbal. I swear to God. I like, snubby hand. It's really weird. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of issue it is either. The same thing happens like if I don't eat food, and I know that this happens to everyone, but if I don't eat food, guys, like I get so tired. It might be like a weird like blood sugar issue. I don't really know. It's really weird stuff, you know. Real weird, not gonna lie. You know what? You know what? I agree with that. I actually agree with that wholeheartedly. Overloading my brain with multiple media. Yep. Yep. Me too. When I was in school, I mean, I still technically am. I'm just not in it, like, right now. But when I'm, like, doing homework and stuff like that for, like modeling or something, like, and I'm working in, like, Autodesk Maya, I'll turn on a stream, and I'll just brain off, you know? Brain off. Brain no more. That's a little too low, I think, right, guys? So, Kirby, if you don't know, actually rated me, like, a couple weeks back. I don't know if you guys remember that. He was really cool. So I highly recommend you go check him out. I'm confused. This hair is crazy. This is so cool. Okay, and it comes over here. Okay, I'm glad I did this angle then. Oh wait, I can actually just erase all of this. Yeah. Howdy! Hello! Welcome, welcome. You guys that are just joining, you missed the scuff. We actually had to go live twice. It was a little ridiculous. I don't actually know what's happening over here. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. So I think today, I think today we're just not gonna remember how to draw. That's what's gonna happen. I think today we're going to, or like not know how to look at a reference. We're gonna draw Kirby, and I'm gonna try to do, Reapers, because I know that he like responded first and I didn't. I really should have, like gone through the thing like that. But I just went with whoever was in stream. This is looking crazy right now. I'm not doing justice to the hair. Okay, and then yeah, I think we're looking like that a little bit, right? Right? Does this look right, guys? That's definitely not right. Yeah, I had to restart stream because I did not check if OBS was working, and it wasn't even OBS, it was just my entire computer. It was just like, I don't know how to, what do you want from me? So I had to restart the whole thing, and it was a little bit sad. I'm not gonna lie. One up here. That's a little high, but I like the shape. I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. I think it could be good over here. And then... oops. We have one here. I hate that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just absolutely messing this up. Oh. Okay. Something's very wrong here. I think it's this. I think I messed up with this. Yeah, I think we're going for more something like that. Does that look good? I think that looks better. I don't really know why I'm not loving the shape of the actual model. Okay, I think we got that sorted out. Next thing I want to do is the eyes. So on the eyes here, we have like a shape that kind of goes like this. Comes in like that. Or something like similar to that. So, oh my god. Like that kind of thing. So we're gonna have to animeify that a little bit more. Oops. Make the eyes super big. Big eyes. Whoops. Guys, I don't know how much I'm gonna be like yapping this stream because I'm a little bit like sleepy. So I might also like end stream a little bit earlier than usual. But yeah, I wanted to check in and just like, you know, get some of these done because it's been a little while since we've drawn. I know we were supposed to on last. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm giving an eyelash. I automatically went into like. Okay. Eyebrow. I think the eyebrow's a little weird. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Guys, this Friday we're gonna be playing some Ori. So that's super exciting. I'm gonna get water. Hold on. We're going to be playing some more Ori. Getting through some more of that story. Hopefully getting through like a good amount of the game though, because oh god, what am I doing? Because last time it was a little bit slow because I was playing keyboard and mouse. So hopefully I have the controller. Hopefully it'll go a little bit faster this time because that was actually like I could tell that it was not me to play on keyboard and mouse. Alright, that should be good. Give him a little mouth. The Roblox mouth. What does the Roblox mouth even look like? Isn't it like this? Yeah, oh my god, it's the Roblox mouth. Okay. Cool guy. It's the cool guy smile. Alright, and he's got something over here. I'm gonna actually put that in for coloring and not for this. And then same thing. Actually, I don't really know. More platforming. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. This guy's got a crazy beard. I love it. Okay. Oh. I'm fucking it up. I'm like squinting so I can try to get the right values. Okay, I think that's right. I think we got 2 over here. 1 over here. Or 2 over here. Yeah, cute! Okay, so let me... that actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. Let me make a new layer. We're gonna line this. So, when I made my emotes, I think I might switch to this brush. When I made my emotes, oh, where is it? I use this. I like this. The only problem is I can't figure out how to do an angle jitter. So I don't really know what's up with that, but I think it'll work regardless, so we should be okay. Oh, guys, I don't know what is happening. I'm so sleepy. Oh my god. I'm so sleepy. Why did Venmo email me? Okay. Guys, also quick VTuber PSA. If you have your PayPal linked on your Twitch or anything for donos, if you guys are also streaming, do not do that. Make sure that it's a... Sorry, I'm locking in. Make sure it's a separate account, not with your name on it, because it will dox you. Like, and that like just happened to me recently. I'm not like worried because I know this person is not malicious at all, but you know, in the wrong hands could be bad information. So just make sure that if you have a PayPal connected to your Twitch, make sure that it is on a separate account. I think Giga just posted something on Twitter about it. Definitely go check that out because you don't want that to happen to you. Not like a horrible thing for me. I'm not like, oh my god, this is terrible. I have to retire now. I'm not too terribly torn up about it. It's not really a big deal for me, but I do know that people are very very private with their information, which is good. You should always be like pretty private with personal information. But it does show your like real name. I don't really go by my real name either, so that's not really an issue for me. But like it'll show like your real name and then like your profile picture and your email. So make sure you don't do that. Just make sure that you create a separate PayPal account, make it a business account. The information is still going to be on there for legal reasons, but it won't just literally automatically just show it. So pro tip from me, who's been streaming for like 2 weeks. Alright, I don't know what is happening with this brush right now. It is acting pretty poo-poo-doo-doo. I don't know what's happening. Like, I would use this brush, but I feel like low-key it's not cooperating with me right now, so. Help. 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 Oh my god. Okay. Is this right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Eepy vibes. Yeah, that's me. Pretty eepy. I think this is like good enough. Oh, the other thing I want to do, I want to make this bigger. Okay. The music's making me sleepy too, dude, honestly. It's pretty bad. Okay, then we have this thing that I just completely messed up. Oh my god. I should turn up stabilization just a hair. Oh. I'm so frustrated. I know, that's a terrible line. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a new layer, gonna trace this line. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Caught cheating live on stream. We're gonna move this up. We're gonna just shape this. It's on a new layer, so nothing else is moving. We're gonna shape this, and then we're gonna just kind of move it around where we need it to be, and then we're gonna merge. We're gonna merge down, and that's how to make that easy without having to do that like 2 million times, because last time I was doing that, there were definitely shortcuts I could have taken. I'm sorry you guys had to sit through that. Guys! Oh my god, I didn't tell you guys this last stream. Okay, I'm taking a break for a second. I need to tell you guys this. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. So I'm testing out my TTS, right? And I'm in my own chat. I don't know if anyone was in the chat at that time. It just said Onkless redeemed this, Onkless redeemed this, and I kept playing the sounds over and over to test the volume and everything, and etc., which you can find in the channel points down below. But I was testing my TTS, right? And I was like, all right, I need a message that's not just like testing 1 2 3, okay? Because I was like, I need an actual sentence that's going to be long enough for me to judge the sound and the voice quality. So I wrote, this is a test from Onkless. Beep bop boop chicken noodle soup, right? And so I was copying that and I pasted it. I would play it in the TTS and it would play on my stream, and I would change the volume, change the voice, whatever I needed to do. I copied that and I was like, I fixed things, and I was like, I think this is one of the last changes. Of course it had to be one of the last changes. It couldn't have like waited a little bit. I switched to a different, I switched to the Twitch tab, right? I switched to the Twitch tab, and I pasted in my test message, and I hit send, right, to redeem the TTS, and nothing plays. And I was like, okay, that's really weird. Like, why is it not playing? Because everything else was working. I was like, why is it all of a sudden not playing? Guys, I looked on my Google, like the Twitch tab, and I redeemed a TTS for someone else's chat, and it was not a small streamer. This is like one of the biggest like streamers. Oh my god. It was like basically my Oshi, guys. I went into the channel points and I redeemed a TTS that says beep bop. This is a test from Uncle's beep bop boop chicken noodle soup, and I literally wanted to cry. Guys, I wanted to cry. It was so embarrassing. I literally, you know when you feel the blood draining from your face? I sat there and heard, this is a test from English. Beep bop boop chicken noodle soup. I've never been more embarrassed in my life. I was like, oh my god. Oh, and then I wish to never speak about that. It was not a... I'm not gonna talk about that. It was fine. Nothing like terrible happened. I didn't get banned or anything. It was funny. And I immediately was like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, so that was my TTS testing experience. Guys, it was so embarrassing. And of course, I was like, oh, no one's gonna hear this, and I want to make it funny and entertaining for myself, so I'm gonna write, this is a test from Onkless. Beep bop boop. And I was like, what rhymes with boop? Chicken noodle soup. Beep bop boop. Chicken noodle soup. And I was like, that's great. And I sent it, and I just kept sending it over and over in my chat. And of course, I just had to click the wrong tab. I don't know why. And I was like, where did the channel points go? And it was like 8,000 points too. I was like, my points! Oh. It was so embarrassing. You know what? We're just gonna keep going. We don't have time to keep redoing all these lines. Oh my god, unless it looks like that. Guys, it was so sad. Oh. I'm actually meeting this person at a meet and greet at some point at the end of this year. And I am going to tell them, hi, I'm the person that said beep bop boop chicken noodle soup. It's such nice to meet you. Oh. Hilarious, hilarious. Yeah, not a great moment for me, guys. I feel like the lines could low-key be a little thicker. I'm kind of concerned about the lines because I don't know how to do it like a angle jitter, so for TBH. It was funny. It was pretty freaking funny, guys. Like hindsight, I'm like, wow, that is actually freaking hilarious. In the moment, guys, I was ready to just end it. I was like, this is so embarrassing. And I've never I don't really chat anything in chat. I don't really say anything. I'm pretty lurky all the time. I won't really talk or anything like that. Because usually I'll put on a stream if I'm doing something else. So it's obviously if I'm doing something else, I'm not really gonna be chatting too much. But I am watching. I'm watching the whole thing, right? And so I never really say anything. So these people don't even really know me. Oh, I'm yeah. It was funny though. It was really funny. Lurking lifestyle is the best lifestyle. I agree. To all you lurkers in chat right now, I get it. I get it, guys. I get it. I am also a lurker. I very rarely type things in chat because I'm just happy to just watch and have the content. When I was in alright, now I'm in the yapping mode. When I was in elementary school and middle school, I didn't join class conversation, and they were like, what is wrong with you? Why are you not saying anything, right? I wouldn't do class conversation. I knew what was happening. I wasn't stupid. I was actively following everything that was happening, and I was usually if they were oh, I'm one of those kids that would never give the answer, never raise their hand. OG lurker, yeah. No, but I would never raise it. There's always 1 to 3 of those kids in a class, guys. So I was one of those kids. And so I would never raise my hand, but a lot of the times, you know, when the teacher's like, what's the answer to this question? And it's like, everyone think really hard. What's the answer? We talked about this obscure thing like 3 weeks ago. I would remember it. I would know the answer, but I purposely wouldn't answer because I honestly didn't really care to. Like, I was just like, well, they're just gonna say it anyway. So I was like, I don't really see the point in participating in this discussion. I didn't realize that it was for the teacher's understanding of what I understood. I was just like, well, I know I understand it, so I don't really see the need to say anything. But that was my OG lurking phase. I would lurk in class, guys. I joined no class discussions until like 8th grade, I think, which is a really concerning time to actually finally join class discussions. But and when I did, guys, I was like a beast. I was like, I knew all the answers, like, every time. Like, when I started actually participating in, like, high school, because I was like, oh, shoot, I should probably actually, because I started to understand why they wanted me to participate in classes, so that they understand that I'm actually understanding stuff. So I was like, okay, shoot, I guess I should probably do something, or probably say something. But it was funny, because I was like, when I got to high school, I was such a smart ass, guys. I turned into the kid that would raise their hand for every freaking question, and it's like, take a hint. Nobody wants you to answer the question right now. So, yeah, I understood everything in, like, elementary school. Like, there wasn't anything that I really didn't understand, unless it was, like, really early math in, like, 5th grade. I was, like, really confused with math for a long time, and then I figured it out, and now I'm fine. But, for a long time, I was just kind of like, I don't really understand the point of this. Like, I'm just vibing. So yeah, it's just funny. OG lurking. I participated by making it as chaotic as possible. That checks out, I fear. Yeah, we always value those. Oh my god, please draw a line. God, uncles, just draw a line. We always appreciate those, like, kids that make it chaotic, because otherwise it's just like, you know, it becomes very, like, dry in there, you know. It's just like, oh my god, this again. And the teachers appreciate it too. So, and both my parents are teachers, so, you know, I have the inside scoop. But it's not like, you know. Anyway, but yeah, so that's how took till 6th grade to start participating. Yeah, it took a really long time, because I was just like, I really don't see the point in doing this right now. So, and yeah. Oh god. I want a sweet treat. Oh guys, I still like brownies, actually, I just realized. They're, like, not that good, though, the ones that I made. I don't really know, I don't really love them. I made, like, pasta from scratch the other night. Oh my god, it was so freaking good, guys. It was so good. It was so good. And it's so easy. It's just flour and egg. And we don't even, I don't have a pasta making machine. You basically just roll it out into a really, like, flat sheet of pasta, and then you like flour it so it doesn't stick, and you like fold it over itself a bunch of times like origami, and then you just cut, like, you roll it, you do like a hamburger fold, and then you fold it again hamburger style until it's like basically a big roll, like puff pastry basically, but like super thin, and then you just cut. And it just makes pasta. It's so good. And it was so filling. Oh my god, amazing. And it takes like 2 minutes to cook rather than like 10 minutes like store-bought pasta. So very good. Highly recommend. The one I followed was like Chef Studio, I think, on YouTube. So, highly recommend. If you think about elementary, middle school experience and realize for most of it, I have wanted to really close friends and hang with nonstop, and everyone else was a bit. Yeah, okay. That's the thing. If you don't speak as a child, it's really hard to make friends. That's where my brother and I are very different, because by the end of, well, okay, but my timeline wise, the time when you're really supposed to not make friends, that's a lie. When you're supposed to adjust because you're older, you know, when you have like a middle school friend group and then like high school friend group and then late high school friend group, you're supposed to, like, you know, change those out because sometimes you grow out of friend groups. Okay, COVID happened at like the very end of my high school, and so we never changed out friend groups, and so I was with a friend group that literally just infuriated me to no end. And so I don't really, that's why, I don't know if you guys saw like the TikTok clip that I have where it's like the lady at this clothing store was like, do you have friends? But I was like, no, because I didn't talk to anyone in high school except for these like 4 annoying people. And now I'm like, well, okay. But see, my brother has been friends with a lot of like, he's been friends with people, and he didn't have like the whole like COVID situation when like during that time when you're supposed to switch friend groups. So honestly, I feel like his year, he's graduating high school right now, I feel like his year is the most unaffected, because there were no developmental social skills that were missed, and there were no like, there were no like academic skills that were missed, there were no like life skills that, you know, they had it at a time like 8th grade when everyone's just a little bit confused about everything anyway, you know what I mean? Or maybe it wasn't 8th grade. Maybe it was 7th. I don't really know. The weird time, you know, when everyone's like a little bit emo, so, you know, and it overlapped in a way that like is beneficial for, like, not beneficial obviously, but it's not beneficial, you know what I mean? So I feel like all of them kind of came out like fine, but my grade's a little bit like, I don't really want to see you for our 10-year anniversary. 10-year graduation anniversary, our high school reunion, that's what it's called. Yeah. Yeah, no, but I had, like, no friends. I had one really, really close friend, like, 1st grade to 5th grade, and then I had another, and then we stopped talking, and then, well, actually, she moved away, and then I had another really close friend from, like, 5th grade to 8th grade, and then she low-key kind of became a bitch, so she started, like, she kind of, like, ditched us and started hanging with all, like, the popular kids, and now, like, she's kind of weird, like, I wouldn't hang out with her, you know, unfortunate, but, you know, people grow, so I'm not, like, you know, salty about it, like, she can do whatever she wants. I have, like, no real, like, relation to her. Like, I'm happy that we were friends, during that time, because we definitely, like, that friendship was something that you don't come across very easily, very often, you know. But after that, after she left, I was stuck with these annoying people, and I was like, well, I don't speak to anyone, so I can't really leave anywhere. So yeah, so high school class of 2020, yeah, I was, oh my god, that's so unfortunate, I'm so sorry. I had a lot of friends in class of 2020, really rough, like, you guys had it the worst, I think, because it's like, you're like old enough to understand everything that's happening and old enough to also understand that there are consequences for what is happening, but also like you're still kind of like too young to understand that it's like it's not really anyone's fault that it is happening, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, it's just not a good time, guys, not a great time. Scuffed is definitely a word for it. Getting out of finals, yeah. Actually, so what happened was, when the APs came around, because you were out of high school at that time, obviously, but, my last year of, like, APs was the last year of, like, COVID restriction, I think. Or the first year of COVID restriction? Yeah. So, we basically had, like, no AP. Like, it was just, how do I explain this? Like, an AP test was reduced to, like, 1 or 2 FRQ questions, but the FRQ questions were like, you had to write like an essay, so you just kind of regurgitate information, which I don't think is the best way to do like a test or any. I don't even think AP tests are like the best way to do tests. Is this, oh my god, yeah, that's kind of like what happened if you guys weren't in the high school scene after like COVID. And I think like half of you were and half of you weren't. I saw from like demographics basically that's kind of like what's the situation right now. It's pretty 50-50 split between like, you know, age groups. There's like one of you maybe still in high school, 1 or 2 of you guys. But yeah, that's kind of like the age demographic that I'm seeing on my channel. But yeah, scuffed is like definitely a word for it. Entered high school? Yeah. So I think, oh my god, when did my brother enter high school? It must have been, I think he must have entered it 2021. Yeah, because he's graduating now, so he must have entered 2021. Yeah, that's really rough. I think everyone that was in any form of high school during that time, or any form of elementary school during that time, you're done. Like, we all got a little bit like, wow, wow, you know? A lot of the middle schoolers right now, though, I found are kind of just like, they're just vibing, I feel like. They kind of, nothing really happened to them. Which I'm kind of like, okay, well, that's not fair. But yeah, so he's out with his friends right now on like a trip into like the mountains or something. Oh my god, he just texted me. We grilling the peppers. I don't really know what that means. Does anyone know what that means? Is that like a slang term or something? Oh, he's literally grilling peppers. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna freeze for a second because I want to see this, and I'll share with you guys what's happening. They basically they're on a senior trip. Oh my god, they're barbecuing. Damn, that looks so good. They're on a senior trip right now. Bro's cooking the peppers. Yeah, they're on a senior trip right now, basically like celebrating end of high school forever, and they are, where's my pencil? Okay, and they're basically they went up. They're gonna be cooking a lot. They're gonna just cook together like a just we have to cook. But they're gonna cook a bunch of things together. Like it was like it basically like like a getaway trip. You know what I mean? So they're all really excited about it. So it's really cute. They all drove up there. We were like really concerned about them driving because they are like 17, 18-year-olds that are like driving all together. So it's kind of like, you know, like things can happen. So, but they made it up fine. So that's good. But yeah, middle schoolers can definitely bounce back. The peppers. He's literally cooking. Help. Guys, why can't I draw anymore? So yeah, but they're honestly, yeah, I feel like anyone that was in middle school during COVID, like any type of middle school, with like exceptions obviously, but I feel like most of them came out okay. Guys, I was working at this like children's play center thing back in like, what was it, like 2022, I want to say. It was like my first job out of high school, and it sucked, like big time sucked. But I was basically like I was teaching classes on the side of doing like on like for this place, because it's like a little like playground place, but they also do like kids STEM classes for some freaking reason. So, and they weren't good classes, they were kind of like meh classes, but I was doing those. So I did like an engineering class, barely engineering, it was like popsicle stick engineering with like glue. Some parts were fun. The people that worked there were also really fun. I think they were cheating on their taxes, but that's a separate story. But basically, the kids there, sorry, I like lost my train of thought for a second. The kids there, oh my god, guys, I can't draw lines. The kids there were ages like 3rd grade to 5th, right? Let's say around that age. And this was like 2 years after COVID had happened. So, you know, if they were like 8, 7 or 8, right? You're 8 in 3rd grade. 8 and like 10, right? 8 and 10. You were like 6 and 8 during COVID. Those are like key formative years to learn like what is socially acceptable, like not screaming during class. Like, guys, I swear to god, these kids would like during class, they're like 10 years old at this point, they like get up and they just start like running around. I'm like, do you guys not, like, I'm thinking back to when I was 10 years old and I definitely knew how to sit in a chair, so I was kind of like, well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I think it really did like mess up some like generations. So, and we're gonna start seeing that like kind of like rippling out for the next few years, which is terrifying. But you know, hydrate, redeem. I will hydrate. Glug glug glug. Okay, I will actually be right back because there is a bug in my water. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta be right back. There's a bug in my water. There's a bug in my water. Ah! I returned with non-bug water. Okay, that was quick, but the bug was like, damn, give me some of that. Damn, give me some of that one. Drowned. Okay, yeah. Protein water, a protein shake, guys. No, it was tiny. I don't want to drink the bug because, blub blub blub, yeah. Guys, I want to get, what is it, V-Bridger? I think it would be so good because I saw how many expressions you could do, and yes, granted, it will be, sorry, I'm so sorry guys, I'm drawing the same line over and over again, but I don't know what is happening with my drawing abilities. But I saw how how many, wait, no, that's not quite what I want to say either. How expressive, oh my god. How expressive the V-Bridger models, or a model that uses V-Bridger, yes, you have to put in the extra work for it, but it also looks really good. So I was like, well. And I do want to end up like getting like into model commission sometime. Yeah, sorry, that's a proper use for the buffering emote, thank you. I do want to get into model commissions at some point. I talked to people on stream, not like on stream, but I've talked to people that have come to stream about it a couple times, and so it might be something I want to get into, but if so, I would have to know how to use like V-Bridger, and I want to add expression toggles because I do also need to know how to do that if I want to do model commissions. I do want to make it I know they're like super expensive, and I am really lucky that I know how to do art, because they are so expensive, like crazy expensive. And they're expensive because, you know, it takes a lot of time, and it takes time to learn the program, and then also like to fund the subscription to the yeah, so it's like all of those things. So I see, like, I was trying to calculate the funds, and I see where the funds are coming from, and I yes, there are some places that just hike up the prices, but sometimes it is actually like the pricing makes sense, which is unfortunate that it's so expensive. But I'm trying to see where I can cut costs as much as possible, so that it's like not insanely expensive, because it's so nice that I was able to just get into it without having to deal with that, and I want other people to be able to do that too, because it's just, you know, you want to just get to streaming, you know, you don't want to have to deal with like, oh, I forgot this thing, it's like, you know, so it's, you know, so I want other people to be able to do that, because I know that it's hard to get on your feet when you are using a PNG model, or anything of the sort. So yeah, I think it'd be cool. Just my thoughts on what could be coming in the future. Maybe. Don't quote me though, because I don't really know if I'm gonna stick with it. Especially if I'm going back to school in August. I will have very limited time to even stream, so, you know, we'll have to figure out how that's gonna go. But because I go to art school, I have a lot of friends that do, that are very, very, very good at illustrating. Like, man, you're gonna get a job as soon as we get out of here good at illustrating, you know what I mean? Like, they already have jobs, which is insane to me. But they are, like, I'm sorry, what is happening right now? They're like, they're in like 2D animation, but my god, like, all of them are so good at freaking drawing, like all of them. And so, guys, I'm struggling. Okay. And so I was thinking of like doing a double like commission with them, where like, because I know that my art is sometimes like not what people are looking for. It's kind of like, I feel it's kind of basic generic for VTubers, you know, but like they have like painter styles, or like extra, like, you know, like an American cartoon style, not like anime. I know that people also like that, so that'd be cool to do like a package thing. I know that people do that sometimes, but I could also make my own art, which is kind of cool. So yeah, either one, I'm not really sure, but I think it would be nice. I think it'd be cool. Okay. The other thing I have to do, so the last two things I have to do actually for stream before we are all set and I can start working on the next stuff, the next adventure, which I want to have. I know it's like super ambitious for myself, but I want to make another model by October. I think I can do it. I think, because this one didn't take that long, but I also had like massive copious amounts of time, so which I'm probably not gonna have again, and actually, so we'll have to see. But I have an idea for a model which I think I could release around like October time, which would be really fun and really cool. So I do want to keep streaming when I go back to school. It is something I want to do. I think it'll be something that's like, you know, stress relieving kind of, and just being able to like interact with people, because I mean sometimes like during the semester is like some of the most like frustrating times, not because I'm like stressed out from the woes of life, but like if you have chronic deadlines, like insane deadlines, like that beats down sometimes, you know, and like you have to get it done, otherwise you get like verbally berated. It's like, okay. But yeah, it's rough out there, so I think I'm gonna keep streaming during that time. Yeah, so that'll be fun. And we'll find new games to play. Oh, guys, I also heard, I don't know if you guys are Genshin players, I got an email today from Paimon herself. I don't know if you guys got this email if you're on their mailing list. I don't know why I'm on their mailing list. I literally don't even play anymore. But I heard that... Oh god. Help. I heard that the next update, instead of doing a region update, they are literally just finishing the sibling story. Or like the next update is about Dainsleif, and I think it's for I think it's for Snezhnaya update, I'm pretty sure. So, and I heard that Paimon's voice also changed, which low-key I might go back to Genshin. But yeah, I heard a lot of things changed. So I might check it out at some point. I don't know if I'll check it out on stream if you guys are into that. But I do kind of want to see what's up. I haven't played any of Fontaine though. Like I'm so freaking behind, guys. It's not even funny. God, this looks crazy right now. So I don't know if that's something that you guys are into. I know that people have mentioned Wuwa or Zenless or you know, something or other. Really like any of those games. Yeah, I heard that, like, I saw on YouTube that they like a couple of lines got leaked, the new lines, and it sounds really good. It sounds like Disney cartoon character, you know, very like fairy princess kind of character. I don't know. I think it's cute. I really like what they're doing with the voice. And I think it goes back to the Paimon 1.0. The Paimon 1.0 was like nice, you know. And then slowly I think they kind of got lost in the sauce. So, I don't know. I think it would be cool. Because one of the main reasons I couldn't play Genshin was because of Paimon. Also because the lines they wrote for her were just kind of frustrating. It's like, oh, why did this happen? Well, this happened to be like, don't tell me, just show me it happening, you know. So that's also like one of the reasons I left. But if it's kind of coming back and they're doing a new update with the final, like the finale of the game, I would love to get back into it because I have been playing since 2020, so I would like to know what happens with it. But yeah. Alrighty, so we have skin tone. Let's start coloring. It's been about... Whoa, this is very pink. Am I color picking the right thing? Oh, I guess so. I think it's because, in relation to the rest of the clothes, the skin... Okay, this makes sense. I'm actually learning a lot of like, color theory and stuff like that from drawing you guys, because a lot of your models are very, like, in-depth, color-wise. I should not make this on the same layer. What are you doing? They're very, like, not in-depth, that's not the word I'm looking for. They're just well thought out, you know? So it's nice to see what other people are doing for art and stuff. Okay, gray, and then... I don't even really know if this is paint bucketing anything. Low-key, guys, I might do one more after this and then just call it. I'm a little bit sleepy. And we will be back in 2 days for Ori. Or maybe in 2 days? Yeah, I think so. I don't think anything should be coming up. Guys, the problem with having a schedule for streaming is, for me, though, not like specifically, is that I also work like 3 jobs. So it's hard to find a balance between, you know, schoolwork and homework, not homework, schoolwork, well, basically homework and, because homework takes a freaking long time for art school, but homework and my clothing store job and my other job, oh god, I do like event planning stuff, so it takes a lot of like energy like at a random point in the week. So but it's not frequent, so it's good. Oh god. Oops. Yeah, I have it unlocked. I don't know what happened. I kind of taught myself how to just like speed draw. Because I used to do art streams, right? And I want to make sure that I think I just color picked the wrong color, by the way. I wanted to make sure that we got through. What color do I color pick? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so the school schedule is inhumane, I fear. That's my true feelings on it. I do not think anyone should be getting that much work ever, because the problem is like next semester I don't think it's gonna be as bad because wrong brush. I don't have as many like random classes, you know, the fluffy classes where it's just like take this class so you can, you know, for nothing basically. So I don't have any of those, which is good, and I'm really glad about because it'll be my last year, thank god. But my roommate isn't not in the same major as me, but she's like a 2D major. I'm a 3D major, so it's basically the same like workload, same like projects and everything. It's just different medium. And guys, she works so hard. I respect her so much for that. She stays up until like 5 a.m. every day doing homework, and then she'll wake up at like 9 to go to class the next day. Every day. And I'm like, how are you functioning? Like, you're in school. You're not even, it's not even like you're, if I understand if you're like not working or something like that, but you're literally in school. How are you surviving like this? I don't understand. Oh, my back. Ugh. 2 hours of free time a day. Yeah. Guys, when I was in my first semester of 3D, it was basically like 3D boot camp. I think for like multiple weeks, I worked about 70 hours per week. And so I basically had like no time to even like eat food. It was like kind of detrimental, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, kind of bad, not gonna lie. I wouldn't. Art school is not for the weak. That's the takeaway, guys. Art school is not for the weak. It's, you really have to lock in. Like you can't be like la-di-da, you know. It's really tough. It's like crazy amount of workload, and if you don't finish the work, it's like you're behind by weeks and weeks, and you gotta catch up in the last minute. That's where the cramming comes in. So it's like you really gotta be on top of your stuff, you know. It's really tough, and I know a lot of people that don't finish art school because it's just like they couldn't time manage well enough to be able to have a quality life while still being in school and stuff like that, which is very unfortunate. I got very ambitious with my projects though. My senior year is amazing with 2 friends. Yeah, okay, so my schedule for next year, or next semester at least. I kind of want to keep it like this for like the rest of the year though. So I'm taking, I have full day of classes like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I love getting to pick classes first before anyone else. It's amazing. So I have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday classes, and then Monday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have nothing. And I might not even have a full day of classes on Wednesday, so there is, like, conceivably a lot of time to stream. I probably won't be streaming very often, because it doesn't really make sense to if I'm going to be doing other things. And also I'm, like, going to be going out and doing stuff, too, so I want to make sure I can actually, like, you know, be happy and live a happy life. But it's, you know, there's still a lot of time to stream in school, so I'm very excited about that. So, yippee! Very exciting. Yeah. Water time. Okay, not what I wanted. No, we don't want to reference that later. Yeah, being able to finish art school, guys, like, if you congratulate your local art student or art school graduate, because that shit's hard, dude. It's really difficult. Like, you have to have like an iron will to be able to get through it. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. It's crazy out there. Yeah, and I know that like after school, a lot of people, like some of my closest friends, you know, that have already graduated, they don't have jobs in the industry that they were studying for, which is really unfortunate. But the other thing is like animation as an industry is like off its rocker right now. It's insane because of like the layoffs and everything. So you know, like people with like 10 plus years of Disney experience get laid off from a studio, and then those people are now looking for jobs, and meanwhile you have an influx of new animation students coming out of schools, but they're not going to be preferred obviously over the 10 plus years of Disney experience this guy has, you know, who just got laid off from this other job. So now it's like impossible for anyone to actually find anything. So it's just a vicious cycle that keeps feeding itself. It has been getting better though. Recently, like there have been updates because of indie projects. Indie projects are huge. You know, they save a lot of people, and a lot of indie projects are doing really well. Like Digital Circus, phenomenal. Like they're doing so well. And although I don't know if that's like specifically new. I think they do have a studio now. I think when they were making it, it was an indie studio. But there was like the Magical Girl one. I don't know if you guys saw the storyboard. That one's really good. Highly recommend. Go check it out. But yeah, there's that one, and there's like a couple other ones. So, you know, I also just realized I am fully making his hair blue. I am so sorry. That's not the color we want. Yeah, the one by Kiana. Yeah, it's so cute. It is so freaking cute, and it's just a storyboard, but guys, it is so freaking cute. I love it. Job art market in general is so rough. Yeah, it's just, oh my god, graphic design is even like worse. I think just in general, art graduates, like we be struggling, you know. It's rough out here. I think like I don't have like a good color for this like hair shading. That's not a good color. That's fine. It's tough for all graduates, you know, like just in general. You know, she did a lot to show the pilot's not. Yeah, and it's an amazing pilot. I haven't heard any updates about it recently. I would love to hear more updates about it. I just know that like, especially because Flow won, you know, the best animation award, and that was rendered on some dude's like laptop. So you know what, like, don't say indies can't do it, you know. So but yeah, indies have been like insane for like bumping the jobs up again. So and I've heard that, I don't know, somebody told me here, it might have been one of you guys, but some people are finding jobs through like indie projects on TikTok. If you guys are, you know, in an art field, like, you know, go on TikTok and snoop around. Like I got into a lot of projects in high school because of being on Instagram and snooping around, and that's what got me into a lot of jobs like now, you know. So what am I doing? I don't know if I'm loving that color. We got a lucky break. Yeah, it's a waiting game at the end of the day. Like you just have to kind of wait it out. It's unfortunate that it's like that, but you know. And the other thing is, if you can go and network at different places, if you know people, like one of my friends went to, I don't know if you guys know SIGGRAPH, in Australia, or the one that he went to was in Australia, and like the connections that were made there were insane. Granted, none of them have like come to fruition specifically, but one of them is pretty freaking close to you know, doing that. So it's also difficult because of travel and blah blah blah, and you know, whatever. So it's a tough situation. Personally, I am going after like business aspect of art, because I think it is a good backup. The other thing is also like motion graphics, like commercial art. You know, I know that everyone wants to do like a Disney movie, or they want to make the next like, you know, freaking Arcane or something, but it's like at the end of the day, it's you know, oh, bye bye. Yeah, the lo-fi is is really lulling me to sleep right now. See y'all fellers Friday. See you. Have a good night. Yeah, but it's I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying just now. It's crazy though. Like insane, honestly. Okay, it's just not gonna work. That's fine. Let me do this and then where's this? What? Oh, that's for the hair highlight. Where's my layer? It's not this. It's not this. Oh, I think it's this one. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of places out there for like any opportunity. It's just like also the problem is that other people are also competing. It's like you have to kind of like know people. You gotta play the Nepo game, you know? So it's a tough situation. I'm going for like a production side of things because like I mean I know how to like round up a bunch of material really fast. I mean evidently because I'm streaming and I started planning this like a couple months ago. Oh god. What is happening? You know what? That's good enough. That's fine. Straight lines are hard. Okay, and then this, we want to do a layer on top of this. I'm kind of hungry, guys. I think I have some like more food in the fridge. I might go and like get it and then we can come back and like yap a little bit. And yeah. I think I might try to switch it up a little bit. I don't want to do drawing streams all the time because drawing I know is not necessarily like the most exciting thing. It can just be like a chill stream or something like that though. Like I don't mind having a chill stream sometimes with like a couple of viewers. Because usually my other streams have like I have like I think I have the other day I had an average of like 20, which was insane. But I don't mind having like a smaller thing with a couple people. That's nice. And I know that a lot of like big streamers that have like fast chats wish that they had small streams, you know? So never take stuff for granted, guys. It's really good. Anyway, so might be doing a modeling stream after I finish these chibis, which will probably be within like by the end of this month for sure. And if not, then I'll just work on some of them like off stream, and I'll do it on my iPad. It'll go so much faster because it's just like having the connection from I don't know what is happening with the pants right now, but this is so cool. Having the connection like the eye hand connection, not eye hand coordination. I don't really want to say that exactly, but you know it's just easier to work like that. Getting EP time to Hongshu. Alright, have a good Hongshu. We will be back on Friday. Hope to see you there. If not, though, we will see you sometime. I'm very excited. Have a good night. Anyone who's dipping out right now, have a good night. Sweet dreams. And yeah. Chill stream today. Yeah, the lo-fi like really knocked people out. Oh, I never finished my sentence from before. The two things I need to do to prepare for my or to basically get everything done that I need to get done, because I'm still like I'm fixing things as I go, you know. It's like kind of a learning process, a learning curve, you know. But the last thing I really need to do, or the last couple things, I need to get music that I can use that's not generic lo-fi, because I hate the generic lo-fi. I don't hate it. I found a better playlist. If you couldn't tell, this is a nice playlist. But the other thing is to make a background, which I might do on stream actually. I think that would be cool, to do a background modeling stream. Could be nice, could be fun. Yeah. So, could be happening. Could be happening soon. Also, the other thing, guys, is I'm actually gonna be away a little bit for like 2 days, I think, in end of June. My grandma's coming for the first time in like 12 years, so that's exciting. I also don't really know how it's gonna go, so exciting, scary, nervous, you know, all of those things. But I'm mostly excited. But yeah, so she's coming to town. She's coming into town in I want to say like 23rd or something. So she'll be here. I'll still probably stream and just do like I'll probably do an Ori stream because I still do want to like make progress through that. This is way too dark right now. What am I doing? I still want to make progress through that, but I probably won't be doing like 3 streams a week. I'll probably have to like change it to like 1 or 2. So just a heads up that that's coming up, and then after that we should be pretty good at scheduling. So it's tough to make a consistent schedule because, you know, it's stuff is like so constantly changing. I kind of hate that. I kind of hate that. Ugh, I love color theory. Guys, can you believe that this and this are the same color? That's insane. Well, not exactly, but, you know, it's the same color. Color theory is cool. Oops. I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna get food after I finish this one. And we'll work on another one. I think Reaper isn't here. I don't want to work on Reapers when he's not here because he's always here. And I feel bad if we finished it when he's not even here. Can you imagine? You wake up and it's just done. It's like that Captain America meme. Lo-fi and food. I have like kimbap. It's very exciting. Hello! Welcome in! I'm so happy. I'm so glad like when people are like, I finally managed to catch a stream. I'm also like, yippee! So yeah, I'm glad. Welcome in. We're just doing a chill drawing stream. Nothing too crazy today. A little bit of scuff in the beginning. I had to restart stream in the beginning. But yeah, we're just doing a chill drawing stream. Glad you can join. Oh my god, what am I doing? Yeah, this brush is not the same that I usually use. Yeah, I'm glad you can do it. I've been trying to post consistently. What the heck am I doing? I'm trying to post consistently to, what is it? To the TikToks and the YouTubes. It's been a little bit crazy because it is like a beast that you just have to keep feeding, you know what I mean? So it's like, once you start, you can't stop. Once you start the TikTok thing and you get onto it, I know that a lot of people fall into the trap of like, I have to keep posting, otherwise my followers are all gonna leave. I trust that you guys aren't gonna leave or anything like that, or like not like right away at least. And also I don't really see the need to get like thousands and thousands of views on every video. I just like to put out funny content and make people laugh, so the view count doesn't matter as much to me, but I still do want to make sure that it is reaching people, otherwise like what's the point, you know? So it is kind of like a beast that you can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh god, I love it. Yeah, challenge stream instead of leaving for work. Yeah, so I'm trying to put my streams at different times. The problem is I put my other streams at like 1 in the afternoon because oh, there's an easy fix for this. So I put my streams at 1 in the afternoon because of time zones. Because a lot of my viewers are, or not a lot, I mean, you guys, like, not the majority, but, like, you know, important viewers, Felicia. You guys have, like, time zone restrictions, and it's, like, 5 a.m. right now for them, so I don't want them to have to, like, you know, just watch the VODs and be like restricted from streams. But guys, I realized if I stream on the weekend, that's such an avoidable situation. I can stream in the afternoon on the weekend, and you know, maybe that'll like let some other people also join stream. I don't know, if you work on the weekend, I'm sorry, but 4 p.m. for me now. Yeah, it's like 10:30 for me, so yeah, no, I'm glad you can, like, you know, just be chatting. Yeah, East Coast. But yeah, so I I'm gonna try to like change up the stream times. I think I'm gonna try to do it like a weekend stream instead, because I think I'll get a lot of like different people. So I might do like a Saturday 1 p.m. or Sunday 1 p.m. or something. I want to change my schedule. I don't love it. It's not working perfectly for me right now either. So I do want to like change some things. The skin shading is like throwing me off. It looks so good on here. I don't understand. But on mine it looks so crazy. What's happening? Oh, it's because it's like really desaturated, I think. Yeah, this looks better. You have actual colors in your face now, Kirby. This is amazing. I don't color the eyes. I think I said this before. I don't color the eyes until the end usually, because then I like trick myself into thinking that the thing is done before it actually is done. So I like to leave it just so I don't do that. This could be lighter. The skin tone is very red. I guess it matches the jacket though. It works. Water. Fan blowing on a plastic bag? Dude, you know when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're just like staring at like an object in the room, you're trying to figure out if that's like a paralysis demon or if it's like something else, and it's just like your chair with some clothes on it. Oh. Yeah. One of my VTuber mutuals posted on Twitter about having like sleep paralysis, and he was really worried about it because he was like, what do I do? I don't want to go back to sleep, because it was like really scary because it happened like twice in a row, which is valid. Like I wouldn't want to go to sleep normally at that time either. For me it is normally a dog. But yeah, I was like, it's really unfortunate, but I was just like, because I have a lot of nightmares usually too. Like I'm just a very naturally anxious person, so nightmares happen for me like a lot. But if you guys have nightmares, cup of tea, do a jigsaw puzzle, or any type of like calm, relaxing game. I don't like to watch anything because it makes my brain a little bit too active again, and I want my brain to like stop thinking about things and not like start thinking about things. So oh, that's just Jerry, my neighbor. Yeah, so what am I doing? I feel like I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm definitely missing something. I'm missing these. Add the pizzazz to the pants. Put the pizzazz in pants. That worked a little better in my head. Oops. Definitely be there for weekend streams. Cool. Yeah, I wanna maybe do, I think I'll have more energy on the weekend anyway, if I'm not like, you know, chronically working, so, but I wanna have more time during the actual week, because I really do need to lock in for like school, because I was like, oh, I need to get a bunch of stuff done for school, and, but I was, you know, I was like, maybe I'll start VTubing, and then I just never did any of the work, that I told myself I would do. So I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, I'll definitely do weekend streams at some point. Probably starting like next week, especially if I'm gonna be busy for most of my streaming week. That's probably when I'll switch up my schedule. The boots shading is going crazy right now. Tea self-health problems? True. I used to have sleep paralysis. What's your guys' favorite tea? I always ask people this because I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's just an interesting question. I'm not like reading anything from anybody about like their personality from like the tea that they drink. I'm not BuzzFeed or anything, but I think it's interesting like the types of tea people like to drink. I'm not personally like a huge chamomile fan. I think it's a little too like, I don't know, it's a little too, I don't know how to explain it, too flowery, but I kind of like I love lavender teas, like oh my god, so good. But any other florally teas I usually don't like too much. Oh no, that's not true. I'm not florally. What am I saying? The fruit ones are a little too much for me. The florally ones are okay. Grain teas, oh my god, they're freaking miracle on this earth. I love them. They're so good. I love those. Very yummy. Let me do this as well. Mint, awesome. Yorkshire tea. Oh, you have to get more. You have to get more tea. Oh my god, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I had these, we had these friends from Bhutan that brought tea. This was like the first time I ever had tea in my life, and it was so freaking good. But it's like a Bhutanese tea, so it's like really hard to find here. Oh my god, but guys, it was so good. I don't actually like it as much anymore. I had a little bit of it recently. I don't love it. as much as I used to, but I remember that first sip I had, I was like, this is amazing. Guys, like, I drank so much of it when I was taking, like, I think it was like AP Bio or something. I drank so much of that freaking tea. It was so good. Yeah. Wait, I'm like backlogged on chat. Hold on. I used to have sleep paralysis waking up, which could be very frustrating. I actually haven't had sleep paralysis. Or maybe like once, but very, very light. Like I haven't experienced anything to the extent that people talk about it. I haven't done that. So I'm thankful because it sounds insane. But also like I have really bad like nightmares and stuff like that. Or I have like a lot of trouble falling asleep. But the thing is, guys, I have a lot of trouble falling asleep when I'm not active enough during the day. So like if my brain did not get enough exercise, like not my body, like yes body, but if my brain didn't get enough exercise, it's really hard to fall asleep. So if you guys have nightmares, that could be why. I kind of hate that nose highlight. I'll just do that. Not loving the hair highlight either, but I'll leave it for now. But yeah, that's kind of like what I found is up with me. But yeah. Also, I want to say, since I discovered you on YouTube, I love your YouTubers on school. Yeah, thank you. I have so many compliments on the design. I'm so happy that like it resonates with people. People really like the piratey vibe, which makes me happy because I freaking love pirates. I'm making my thesis currently for school about pirates. So thank you. The hair rigging came out really nice. I'm really happy with that. Very, very happy with that. What is happening with my pen right now? It's not working. Oh, that would be because it's underneath the layer. Wait, really? Noble, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Noble. I really, the design kind of like, okay, here's the lore. I don't think I've told you guys this, about the model. So when I was in 5th grade, actually, let me pull up the pictures because it's kind of hilarious. When I was in 5th grade, hold on, where is it? And to find the pictures again. Wait, maybe I didn't send them. Oh no, I did send them. I did send them. Can I save the image? Oh, yes, wonderful. Okay. So I won't show all of them because I did post these to an art account under my actual name, so I don't want to like show all these, but I think if you search this photo you won't find anything because nothing is going to come up if you search this. So oops, hold on. So let me see. Image. When I was in 5th grade, that's the second time that I really got into drawing. So Oculus lore. But 3rd grade was when the first time I like started learning how to draw, learn how to draw Sophia the First, you know? So I did like drawing tutorials and stuff like that. And like, you know, those like learn how to draw Pikachu. I love those books. They're so nostalgic. But that's the first time I started learning how to draw like the face guide and everything. Of course, I didn't stick to the face guide because I was like 8, so I just draw the lines and then draw the face over and just totally ignore the face guide. But I was like learning how to visualize things in 3rd grade, I guess. But I didn't start actually drawing until 5th grade. And when I was in 5th grade, I discovered anime. And this was the first anime picture that I drew. Oh, oops. I know you can't see it. This was, it flashed on the screen for 1 second. It's so freaking cute. But this was the first ever anime picture I ever drew in my life. You could see the sparkles in her eyes. But she had blonde hair. I don't know why. I don't know why any of the design choices were made, but she wore green. And she had like her earbuds. She was listening to music. And she had side bangs, which 3 years after drawing this image, I got side bangs, and glasses, because I was wearing glasses at the time, and I think I was like 10, I think I was 10. It was like early 5th grade. I must have been like 10. And I drew this. And this I was like, this is my girl. This is her. And I think in 8th grade I redrew her. Actually, I'm just gonna show all these. It's okay. I really don't care if like you guys find my art account. It really doesn't matter to me. But let me see. Let me just actually go to all of them. So that was the first one that I went to, or that I drew, and then a couple of years later, I got into digital art for the first time. Oops, I got into digital art, and this was the drawing that I drew when I first got into digital art. This was like 8th grade, I want to say. So right when I was, you know, rediscovering anime, I had a crush on someone, and they watched an anime, and I was like, oh, I don't even remember what anime it was. I'm not gonna lie. Madoka, maybe? I think Madoka was my first anime, which is a crazy first anime, first of all. But it was my first anime, I'm pretty sure, so I think it checks out that would be what they watched. And so I started drawing like this. And I was like, guys, what is happening with her eyeball? What is happening with her eyeball? I don't know. But she has, you know, her like earbuds are still there, and her like whatever iPod this is. I think it was an iPod. I think it was meant to be an iPod because I had an iPod when I was like a wee little child, and it was like, it had a Hello Kitty case on it. I don't know, really cute. But she has her earbuds, she has her like anime peace sign, and then a couple of years later I learned how to like shade an image. So I basically redrew this image, like I think after 8th grade I redrew it like every year, I think. The hands 8, thank you! I don't know how I did that. I think what happened was I took a photo of my own hands, and I had the photo next to the program, which is still Clip Studio, and I was using the same one I'm using now, but I had the hand photo reference next to the also Axie, hello. I didn't even realize. Oh my gosh, welcome. I had the hand reference next to the drawing, and I think I literally just like I copied it line for line, which is not how you're supposed to draw hands, but I didn't know that. That's okay. Also perfectly valid way of drawing hands. So the matrix green number thingy. You're right. Oh my god. You're right. Anyway, so this is Zan. Hello. This is my what's it? This is from I want to say like 9th grade. I'm gonna hide this though because it does have my name on it. I just realized. I will be blurring that out in the VOD, which is fine. It's like in like really hard to read cursive, so I'm not worried about that. You can see how careful I am with this stuff, guys. So that was that. That was when I learned how to like shade things. This was my next one. This by then it was like 2021. I drew this when I was in 11th grade, and you could see the hair shading got a lot better. Just shading in general got a lot better. It's just I went for something more simplistic, fewer bells and whistles. You know, nothing crazy. The hair is a little bit dark for shading, but you can kind of see, guys. There's a little bit of a resemblance to her hair shading. So I kept redrawing this character, and the last one I did, I don't want to show this one because it does have my thing on it. What do I do? I don't want to like, I want to show you guys this because this is like one of my best ones. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I tried getting into drawing, but essentially my hands essentially. Oh yeah. I actually have a similar problem in the opposite direction. So I have a muscle nerve issue. No one knows what it is, honestly. We went to like many doctors, and they were like, I don't know. Have a nice day. And so I still don't really know what it is, but I have an issue with my hands where it's like if I laugh really hard, I can't click a mouse. I can't hold a pencil, I can't open a water bottle, jars of sauce, not even gonna happen, not even a chance, even if I'm not laughing, not a chance. It's just really weird. So I found that out though, like after I've been drawing for a really long time. So like, I think drawing is okay. It's just when I'm writing for a really long time, it gets like really tiring. So my hand cramps really fast because I have to like make up for my like, it's like the first two fingers, your first two fingers, like I basically have like no muscle strength there. I don't know why. But I have to kind of make up for that by like squanching my hand down while I'm writing. Guys, I had a history test this semester and it was like 3 hours long and all of it was writing by hand in a booklet. And I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it. So that was just funny. I was fine. I knew I was gonna be fine, but it's just funny. And then I was like, maybe I should ask for accommodations. Alright, I do want to like blur this out though because it is kind of... I would die. Yeah, guys. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna really quickly hide Clip Studio and you can look at this lovely picture that I drew in 11th grade. I'm gonna hide this for a second because I want to show you this, but I need to import image. But I want to blur out my... What? Import failed? Why? File, import, image. This one. Import failed. Why? Why is it failing? Please don't. What? Oh, unsupported file format? Okay. Guys, this is getting a little complicated. This is getting a little complicated, not gonna lie. So, I actually purposely put the, what's it called? The watermark, like my signature, like smack in the middle of the drawing so that you can't really like crop it out without really trying or like losing a good chunk of the image, which is good because, you know, then I can take credit for, the evolution of the style is interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what happened to her either. I can take credit for stuff like that I did, but also like, now I can't do stuff like this. But I granted, I don't think I knew I was gonna do this. So, anyway, so this is, oh, not sound alerts. This is what it evolved into. 11th to, I think like 2nd year of college. This is what it turned into. I don't know what happened. But puberty hit her like a truck, I think. Turned her into a hater. Yeah, my friend called her a slutty barista or slutty Starbucks worker. So yeah, but so this this picture was my profile picture for a lot of things for a little while. I think I changed it now. I don't remember. It was a little while ago. But it kind of influenced the look of this character. And also my old VTuber model from when I was streaming in like 2021. So actually I drew that, the other image, this one, I actually drew on stream, which is crazy. We've come full circle. But, you know, my model has elements of, sorry, I'm breaking your immersion, elements of my old model, like the neck cutout and the hair like flicking out they're both elements of my old model that I wanted to keep, but combining it with this model. So it's pretty cool. I just think it's cool. Anyway, let me do not save. That's fine, and do not save this either. Oh, jump scare. Anyway, we can get back to drawing. Let me delete this as well. Okay. His mental is not. Yeah, I know a lot of people that did not finish school, especially art school. Like I had so many friends in freshman year that did not finish out the year with us, and they didn't come back, you know. So it's like, I mean, I just burped. But yeah, I mean, extra 2 years. Yeah. They didn't come back to school, and it's like, you know, the thing is though, like sometimes like school is not for everyone, and that's like, because when you're in high school you're thinking like, oh, like after college, or after high school you go to college. But it's like some people, like, honestly guys, the most successful people right now are the people that went to like a trade school, you know, afterwards. And actually, what am I doing right now? Hold on, I don't know how to shade eyes. I'm gonna reference my old ones. We're gonna reference Yoji's was pretty good. We're gonna do gradient, and then we're gonna do a highlight. Okay, I feel like I could low-key do more, but that's okay. I don't want to spend too much time on each one because I do want to get through other ones too. The bang part. The bang part of your model reminded me of the cloak design from Marvel Rivals. I am a cloak player, so I'm okay with that. I don't even remember what they look like. Wait. Yeah, the way that model turned out. Actually, I'm gonna look this up. I typed cloak dagger. Oh yeah. The cloak and dagger model has like, she has like huge like her front hairs go crazy, which I really like. I've always really liked that design, so I decided to keep it for this model too. Yeah, it's a funny coincidence. I don't play Marvel Rivals as much anymore. I don't know if you guys play it. It got a little crazy. I'm not into that. So, you know, I saw a lot of like, you know, gamer words, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time to stop playing this game. So I think I played a lot when it first came out, when everyone was like super hyped about it. And I stopped because I was just like, I think this is Overwatch again. I think I'm good. So yeah. I'm also like an ex-Overwatch player. So yeah, I liked the Cloak character. I really liked Cloak's character because of the what is the move called where you like conceal? I almost said conceal like whatever the cloak move where he basically just like, and then everyone's hidden. That was goated, and I was so good at calling when to use that. But everything else I was just kind of like, I don't know, the characters are okay, like, you know, so yeah. Alright, what am I doing? More highlights. Oops, that's way too big. And here. And then here, and here. I think that's fine, right guys? I think that's fine. Alright. I think we're almost done with this one then. I'm glad, oh, and then I have to change light art a little bit, so and that won't take too long. Oops. Oh, locked in. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is happening? Sorry, I know I'm like ignoring chat right now. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what the heck this is. Do you guys see this line? Oh, it's this. It's the shading from here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Alright, you have to get a degree to be able to find any job or employment. Yeah, I think just it's just insane, the pipeline from like school to job, because it doesn't work, you know, like most of us are jobless. I mean, I'm not out of school, but I know what's gonna happen, you know, so it's a tough situation. What am I doing? I think I want to color the line art, right? Yeah. I would play if they made separate group voice chats. Yeah. The thing is though, it's a game, like all of those games are games you need to play with your own group of people. You can't just like jump into a lobby and think that you're gonna survive, you know? So, but the thing is, like, I think I talked about this on stream before, but I'll say it again because I think it was a really long time ago. But I played console Overwatch for a really long time. And all my friends were on PC. And I was in a friend group with a bunch of like Overwatch guys, and we were all like, you know, like I wanted to play Overwatch with them. So my brother got a PC in like 2018, I want to say. And so I was like, oh my god, I can finally play Overwatch. Guys, when I tell you, as soon as he got that freaking PC, we had a whole group falling out, and I never talked to them again. I can't even make this up. Like, I was so sad because I was like, but my Overwatch team. I was like, oh no. So, and I never got to play with them. I was so sad. So I actually haven't really played Overwatch with anyone ever, which is really dangerous. So, and the Marvel Rivals, I played with the one person, but I think you really need to be in like a stack team, you know? Otherwise you get a bunch of like crazies and it's just not a fun time, you know? And I'm not here to like yell at people, so I'm not like, you know, I'll go like read a book or something. I don't really care that much to like finish this argument, you know? Yeah. Team Fortress 2! Hell yeah. That's the thing though, everyone was like, oh, Marvel Rivals is just replacement, it's so much better than Overwatch, and then like Overwatch fans were like, you guys are like, right? But it's like the same thing happened with TF2 and Overwatch, like let's be so real right now. It's just funny to me. Nothing against anybody who says that. Like, you know, everyone has their like personal biases. I just think it's really funny that it's like, it's a cyclical thing and everyone gets so annoyed every time. Wait, and then this I want to make a little darker. Overwatch solo queue. Yeah, I also solo queued. I can't even say anything about that. I also solo queued, and dangerous game we were playing, honestly. What am I doing? Here we go. Yeah, but I never played ranked. Like, I played ranked really early before I knew what like ranked kind of meant. And then I never played ranked again. I wasn't bad at it. I definitely wasn't great at it, but I wasn't bad at it. Like, I could have definitely played, except I didn't like, it wasn't that deep to me. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna play quick play. It's not that deep. I just want to play a game. Like, you know what? Screw all of you guys. I need water. Blech. Solo queue. Any game, it's just scary. Rainbow Six Siege with my two mates again after dropping it for a few years. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I played it for like, oh my god, I think I played it for like 0.2 seconds and I was like, no, not for me. But I do kind of like, I do enjoy those games. I'm just like not good at it. Also, I don't like public confrontations, so when people yell at me, I kind of like, I'm like, oh. So I was like, you know what, better to just avoid those games. That's fine with me. So yeah, but also like the problem is I solo queue, and that's just generally a bad idea anyway. You got to diamond once and fall down. No. Oh. Traumatized by rank Overwatch. Yeah, I don't play comp in any game ever unless it's Splatoon. Then it's okay, because you know what, your squids, it's not that deep, it's fine. But any other game, no, that's a hard pass for me, thank you. Hand coloring. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna stretch my back. Games that are entirely just maps, that's so funny. Solo queued Apex, oh good god. I've actually never played I've never played Apex. I'm talking way too fast, my mouth can't even keep up. That's so funny. But yeah, I've never played Apex. I don't think personally I would be very good at it, so I have no like desire to play it. But it really sucks when like your friends kind of stop playing the game and you're just kind of like there. I'm actually just gonna leave this as like a black streak. I think that's fine. It really sucks when your friends like drop the game though, and then you're like, well, okay. Unfortunate. You know, I just realized also, we never did the jacket details, and I think we do need to add those because it's a very key feature. And these, how do I add them? Oh, like this, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I can't draw straight lines. Ah! Help. 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 Okay, okay, got it. Guys, also, I don't know. This is such a random freaking question. My cousin is turning 10 next week. And I didn't know that because I felt like she was 6, like, maybe last year, and now she's like 10, which is insane to me. So I don't know what to get her. That's the problem. I have literally no idea what to get her because when I was 10, I wanted like a pony kit, you know, like a pony doll kit. But I don't think that's what the kids want anymore. So I don't know. Like, do you guys have like young little kid like relatives that you buy gifts for? Because I literally don't know what to get her, and it's kind of an issue. I have no idea. I was thinking like, oops. I was thinking like, oh my god, why can't I draw? Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I can't, please! Nuclear reactor! You're so right! Oh my god, I should have thought of that, jeez. Yeah, I can get her nuclear reactor. Yeah, I was thinking of getting her, like, I don't know, she does, like, every sport known to mankind. Hold on, I realized why I'm coloring out to the lines. It's because I don't have this layer locked right now. Alright, we're gonna have to just change the color of this, I think. It's unfortunate, it is what it is. Yeah, 10 is a weird age because it's like, well, what the fuck do I get you? You know, it's like, you don't want toys, and it's like, you don't want, like, adult gifts. Like, I can't get you like socks or like a CD or something, or I don't even think you could get someone a CD and just call that a valid gift anymore unless they're like really into music. But like I can't get you like, oh my god, please, like I can't get you like clothes or something, but I can't get you like pony toys, so like I don't I don't know what to do. A shotgun, hell yeah. Actually, I feel like she would kind of vibe with that. I'm not gonna lie. I think she would like that. I genuinely do. I do think she would like that. What am I using right now? God. Oh my god. Just go like that. Okay. I think she would like that, genuinely. I think so. Would a 10-year-old even know what a CD is? That's what I'm saying. I don't think they would. I don't think they would. So, which is really sad, I think. Oh, I used to be like, what's that? What's a floppy disk? You know, but yeah, not knowing what a CD is, I think, like, I don't even think they would know what an iPod is. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, RIP my iPod Touch. Loved her. Alright. Oh no, we're at this part. Oh god, I can't write these. A Nerf gun is a good pick. Yeah, she's very, like, active outdoorsy. She does soccer. She, like, runs. I don't know why a kid is, like, running up. She ran, like, a 5K. I don't know why a kid is, like, practicing for a 5K, but whatever. So she runs. She, does a lot of theater. I taught her well. She does a lot of theater. She's very loud and very funny and will like fart and laugh. That's like the kind of kid that she is. And I have literally no idea what to get her because, like, what do you do? Help! I don't know how to write these. Hold on. We're gonna cheat because this is just like Myoji's like talisman. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oh, soft archer boat, that could be cool. They have a huge backyard too, that's the thing. So it's like, it's not like they don't have the space to accommodate all of these things. Like, they have a huge backyard. That would actually be kind of sick. When I was little, I had a Nerf gun crossbow. Maybe it wasn't a crossbow. I think it was just a bow and arrow, right? Literally one of my favorite things ever. It was so fun. One of my favorite things ever. That's actually a really good idea. Thank you for that. Yeah, and I've been wondering because I'm like, what the hell do I get for a 10-year-old? I was like, you don't like things. I was like, what do I do? Guys, I do not speak this language. I'm probably just butchering the way to write this right now. I'm sorry for all the Japanese people in chat. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay. Let me do this. And then do this. After this, we should be good for this one. I'm gonna probably start on the next one, where we're gonna take a short break, I think, so that I can also go get some grub and yeah. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use the liquefy brush. Usually I use the distort, and I'll just distort the letters to follow, like whatever. But I think for this we're gonna use liquefy because it's just there's so few of them, and I'm just gonna move it like this. That should be okay. Oh, we don't want to rotate this though, so let me just. Oh, I'm kind of butchering them. Hold on. Is that okay? Square X and Orthodox Christian cross. I'm dead. I believe it translates to mayonnaise. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Guys, I didn't even watch SpongeBob, but I feel like SpongeBob references come up so often in my life that I can't not know it, you know? Alright, so, I think we're good for this one. I feel like I'm missing something on... yeah, I am. I'm missing something on this chibi. It's, the eyes. I gotta color it a little bit better, because it's not... Oh my god, not what I wanted to do at all. Not colored very well. So, we're gonna just go like this. We're gonna go like that. And then for these, we're gonna take this blue and kind of go over it like this. And then I'm gonna take this one. And we're gonna go like that. Oops. I'll leave that one, I think. Cool. I'm gonna leave this for now like this. If we want to come back to it later, we can. But I think for now it should be good. It's cute. I like the pose. It's very cute. I messed up. Hold on. I messed up. I think it's this one, yeah. This is a little bit too big, I think. I want to move it to like here-ish. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want it to overlap. There we go. Cool. All right. We are good to go. So, is mayonnaise an instrument? It's a SpongeBob reference. He goes, Patrick's like, is mayonnaise an instrument? I don't remember what the context is. I just know that one quote. I didn't even watch the show that much, guys. You don't need eyes. Exactly. Alright, guys, so I am going to run to the restroom really quick and probably grab a snack, some more water with no bugs in it, preferably. And yeah, I will be right back. So we will BRB. We will really quick. If you guys need to step out for now or just start lurking, take this as your sign to do so. And I will be right back in like 5 minutes. So yeah, all right, BRB. Bye bye. Hello, I'm back. Oh, okay, so on the menu I have late night kimbap. Very yummy. I don't know where it's from. It's just in the fridge, so I took it, and it is now mine. I got my chopsticks. Yippee! I'm so excited. I had a little bit of this before, but I had because I was out before, I had a late lunch, early dinner kind of situation, so I wasn't hungry at 6 p.m. and now I'm really hungry, so I approve. I approve very much. Alright, so let me look for the next person to draw. Ah, so yummy. I think you should do that. That sounds delicious. And tea? Word. Word. Alright, so we have Aqua. Aqua sent me a picture, but I'm not sure if I'm loving the reference angle. I also have one from Mocha, but she sent it a little bit late, so I think I might do her chibi. She's also very complicated in the design. I'm gonna choose a simple one because I'm a little eepy, so I'm gonna do a quick one. Kirby's was a little bit, it was kind of in the middle, I think. We do Reapers. Yeah, let's do Reapers. Reapers is very simple, very cute. Very, very cute. Let me get another kimbap. It has carrots, takwan, which is a yellow radish. There's a egg in here, a scrambled egg kind of thing. There's a fake crab meat kind of situation going on. I think there's a cucumber and fish cake. So yummy, so yummy. It's so good. Alright, I'm looking at Twitter. I think we're gonna go with Aqua. Oh no. We should have Reaper. We should have Reaper. Buffalo chicken sounds bustin' too, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's just take this picture. And take this picture. Reapers is super simple. I've been looking forward to this one. Also, guys, again, this is Kirby. The design is super cool. He rated us, we rated him. Make sure to go check him out on Twitch, Kirbyazai. And yeah, make sure to give him some love. Alright, this is WraithReaper, based on Reaper from Overwatch. Pretty cool. I'm choking on a carrot. Lord. Noble, hello. It's been a minute. Alright, let me try to do this. We're gonna just crop him out like that because the picture's a little bit big. Alright, we're gonna do that. This is Reaper. Very cute. Already kind of a chibi, so not much translation I have to do. Pumpkin guy, no, very cute. Alright, let me finish my last kimbap and we can yap. in Guatemala just for no reason. Guys, the other day, I was looking up, like, sea creatures, like, really cursed sea creatures with my brother, and it was, like, 32 of the weirdest sea creatures ever. I have to tell you guys about some of them, because it's kind of crazy. One of them is called the pig buttworm. It's literally, guys, evolution did it so dirty. You know how, like, aliens are really weird, right? We have those. They are underwater and they are really far down. And I mean like 13 Empire State Buildings underwater, kind of far down. There's something called the pig buttworm, kind of small. It's just a floating butt, guys. Its only thing that it does is like it poops out mucus, and then the mucus attaches to like nutrients in the water, and then it eats the mucus again, and it just does that over and over again. It evolved to become a floating butt, and I think that's the funniest thing ever. It's just called, like, pig buttworm. You guys should look it up. It's actually so funny. It's literally just a butt. It's just a floating butt. But some of the other things that we looked up, weird, guys. So weird. There's, like, a fish with, like, a clear head, and its eyeballs are, like, inside its head, so it can actually look, like, 360, like, around its entire surroundings. Crazy. And it has, like, fake eyes that are, like, they look like they're, like, looking forward. Yeah, giant squids are crazy too. The thing is, like, the weird thing is that, like, a lot of, like, deep underwater, you can find a lot of, like, creatures that exist in the shallower parts of the water, or, like, the upper parts of the ocean, but they're just really, really big. And that applies to squids or fish or whatever. Like, they're really freaking big. And it's because of, like, you know, conditions like pressure and, like, the temperature, and also, like, there's probably not that much going on down there, you know. It's like dinosaurs. It's like dinosaurs. Except dinosaurs were big, and now they're no longer exist. So, but like there are big versions of these fish underwater, like really far down. Crazy stuff. Oh my god, what else is there? Giant squid. There's just a whole bunch of sharks down there. Oh, the oarfish. Oarfish was crazy. So what happens is, like, this fish lives, like, kind of halfway down the ocean. You may, like, have seen it from Animal Crossing, like an oarfish. But an oarfish is, like, basically, it was thought in, like, Japanese folklore to cause tsunamis. But it's actually because when the tsunami happens, there's, it causes they thought that, no, maybe it was either tsunamis or earthquakes, I don't remember which one, but they thought that it caused tsunamis or earthquakes, and it's actually because the fish lived around an area that had a lot of tsunamis and earthquakes. So when the tsunamis happened, it would knock out, like, a whole population of oarfish, and then they would wash ashore. So even though these people couldn't get to, like, the bottom of the ocean, they still, like, knew of the existence of these fish just because of the earthquakes. Oh my god, it's so interesting. I love it. It's so interesting. That's so cool. Orcas that come to the bay. That's crazy. Oh my god. That's insane. Wild penguins? That's crazy. That's insane. That's actually crazy. Sea creatures are so cool. Oh. It's so yummy. Okay. Okay, let me see. Reapers. I don't really know what pose I want for this. Let me go look. I'm not really seeing anything pose-wise online. Alright, we're gonna just make it up as we go. So we're gonna have pumpkin head, and we're gonna have this. Right? How do cloaks go? That's gonna be our pose. I know I didn't like draw out boxes or anything, but it's literally just a cloak, so I don't think we need to do that. And the face will be going this way. This is our regular cloak back there. Okay. Oh god. So guys, for one of the games, maybe on Monday or something like that, somebody suggested to me to play Ale and Tail Tavern, and it's currently on sale on Steam, so I might nab that, and we can just have a little yap sesh on Monday, just talk about whatever, and we could play that game, see how it goes. Another thing I want to play is Sea of Thieves. I think it's on brand. I think it'd be pretty cool to play that. So those are... I'm sorry, I just realized all of these are on the same layer. No, I don't want that. Hold on. Oh. Oh no. Oops. I think I'm gonna probably do that. Probably on Monday. Because we're playing a lot of platformers recently, so I kind of want to give myself a break too. Not the 200 ping. Oops. I don't think this is the play. I think I should move this up. Something's real weird with the leg here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, I think that's our good layout for us. Let's go with that. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Yeah, so I actually played a little bit of it a little while ago. I've had a lot of suggestions to play it. I think I might get into it. I don't think it's gonna be like a weekly stream series kind of thing, because that sounds like a lot. But I do want to get into it on stream. I think it'd be really fun. And a lot of people have suggested it to me. I've played like the very, very beginning of it. A couple, like maybe like 3 hours in. Maybe a little less than that, probably less than that. But yeah, I would love to play that on stream. I'm always looking for new games. If you guys want, there's a Discord. If you guys would like to join, I have a stream suggestion channel. Just type Discord in ! Discord in the chat to get the link. Actually, I will do it right now. Oh, look at that. I don't know who requested the link. That's really funny. Oh, no, it was just naturally timed like that. Wow, Nightbot was on top of that. That's insane. Who needs mods when you have Nightbot? Yeah, but we have a Discord where we basically people give like stream suggestions, so stuff that they want to see on stream, or any other suggestions, whatnot. And yeah, so that's exciting. How do I draw a pumpkin head? Link is invalid. Oh my god. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. I set it to never expire, so I don't really know what's happening with that, but that's suspicious. Hold on, let me reset that thing. Discord link never works in here. I don't know what's up with it because I keep, like, it'll work for a little bit and then it just set this link to never expire. Yes. Well, I don't want to invite them to this. Okay, just use this and see what happens. Let me go to stream manager. Oh no, I can just go into here like this. Try that. What is this, Nightbot? Ugh, guys, I have to work tomorrow. I would rather just have like a work at home kind of day, but ugh, unfortunate. Whatever. Alright, let's sign in with Twitch. I have to redo mine, like sign in and everything. Commands. Discord. Let me know if the Discord link works, guys. I'm in. Alright, let me... I just updated the thing. Timers, we should also change this as well. Okay, perfect. Alright, that should be working. I don't know why it wasn't working before. That's really weird. Really strange. Anyway. Oh, guys, my back. It's killing me. Oh. Alright, let's do... So we'll do this. Go. Did you guys read webtoons? I don't know, this is such a random question, but did you guys read webtoons? Do you guys read webtoons? I know that some people still read them. I know it's not as popular as it used to be in like 2018, but I didn't read a whole lot of them. I don't know why I just thought of webtoons, but I just remember I read a whole shit ton of webtoons. Like, or just like, I read the same series, like the continuation every week a lot, so I was just always like on webtoon. Head on speed dial. I don't read some right now, but I used to read a lot of online webcomics back in the day. Yeah, I read a lot of webtoon. I didn't really read on other platforms because I think I didn't really realize that those existed. I think I really only looked at like webtoon for most of it. Oh, I wrote P. Okay. But yeah, I read I don't know if you guys know like Siren's Lament. That was like my first thing that introduced me to webtoon, because I saw the trailer and it was drop dead gorgeous. It was beautiful, and also Instant Miso's art style is just absolutely gorgeous, stunning. So, and the ending of that comic was pretty good, I think. It wasn't like amazing, like groundbreaking, but it was good. It was a good ending. Thank you for the raid. What is happening to my sound alert? Wait, did you guys hear that? That's crazy. Thank you so much for the raid. Kai Vixie, thank you. That was supposed to be the raid notification for sound alerts, but it's crunchy. A demon is raiding. Kai Vixie, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream, raiders. If you are new here, my name is Anklus. I am a Cloud Pirate VTuber. I am a variety streamer and an artist. As you can see, I am drawing right now as we speak. And everything you see on the screen was made by myself, including the rigging. If you want to board the ship and join the chaos, please follow the stream. And everyone here, please go give a wonderful follow to Kai Vixie. Yeah, hope you guys had a great stream. What were you guys up to? What are you guys doing tonight? Or in the morning, or whatever time zone it is. Let me do shout out. There we go. Yeah, everyone go follow. Go, go, go. I'm so sorry guys about the sound alert. It's supposed to be raid here. Raid. That's right, raid. That's just funny. Dude, everything. Oh, guys, Okay, I don't know what that game is, but I've seen it like everywhere. Is it fun? I kind of want to play it. I kind of want to play it. I kind of want to play it. By the way, guys, I can't speak. Oh my god, guys, this has been like a recurring thing like this entire stream. What is wrong with my sound alerts? Hold on, let me go try to fix this. Thank you guys so much for the follows, by the way. It means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a new VTuber, so we're getting our land legs, so it's you know. All right, let me try to troubleshoot my sound alerts because it's horrendous the sounds that they're making right now. I don't know what's happening. It's so good, definitely play. I will check it out. I will absolutely check it out because I'm looking for, I do like shorter streams on Mondays. Let me actually write that down then because I know I'm gonna forget that. Alright, it is in the agenda. Okay, the next order of business, what the hell is happening to my sound alerts? What happened to you, you know? Wait, I'm gonna do a test play. Actually, what do I do? Do I just... Has anyone ever experienced this with sound alerts? Because what am I listening to? Like, it was like right here. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna... I wonder if the text-to-speech is also kind of messed up. Oh my god, guys, you know what we can do? We can test beep bop boop chicken noodle soup. Text-to-speech. I'm sorry for what your ears are about to hear. Beep bop boop noodle soup. We're gonna see how that works.
Beep bop boop chicken noodle.
Guys, what is wrong with my sound alerts? What the heck? It's like slow. You know what? I'll look into it later. Just no one redeem anything. No one redeem anything now. It's really weird. Yeah. Also, guys, by the way, if you're new and you're just joining, or if you have been to this channel before, I recently made a bunch of emotes because we just hit affiliate last week as of 1 week ago, which is so exciting. So yeah, we just hit affiliate. Very, very cool, very exciting. So I get emote slots and I get, what do I get? I get channel points. So I added a bunch of channel points. Very cool. Sorry, let me just try to figure out how I don't really know how I'm gonna draw his eyes. I think he had different eyes in a different reference, so let me go check that out actually. So guys everyone who just joined, we are drawing some chibis. So I had a chibi thing open on my Twitter, and we did that for a little bit. Or I opened that for a little bit and people just submitted some stuff, so I'm just going through and just drawing all of them right now. Pretty cool, pretty fun. Just completely messing up. We're doing sketch right now. It takes usually about like an hour for each one. I think this one will take a little bit shorter because it's not like as detailed. Yeah, big guys, big. Oh! Guys, everyone who just joined, we are playing, I don't know if you guys are into this game, we are playing Ori and the Blind Forest on Friday at 9 p.m. I believe. Super exciting. So I played a little bit of it last week. It was horrendous. I didn't have a controller. I was playing mouse and keyboard and I wanted to die. But this week we do have a controller. Very wonderful indeed. So I don't need to suffer. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. So if you guys want to pop by for that, it's gonna be very entertaining because I'm really bad at platformers. And we have a perfect buffering emote for chat's usage if you want to use the buffering emote. And yeah. Also, guys, hopefully planning some collabs sometime soon. Very exciting. Hopefully planning some collabs very soon. I can't draw straight lines. Hopefully playing collabs, yeah. So that's where we're at for like stream planning. I'm gonna have a little bit of a messy schedule next week though, so we're gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to hang tight a little bit. I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. What I do want to do is I want to have a like a little border on the side over here. Oops. Oh man, I really hope I figure out what's wrong with sound alerts. I really hope I figure it out. Okay, this is Reaper's Chibi. I think that's pretty good. Alright, we make that transparent, and then we go in with our brush. Brushy. Anyway, how are you guys doing, all you new guys? How are you guys doing on this fine little... the fuck is it? Wednesday night. I don't even know what day it is. How are you guys doing on this Wednesday night? That's the wrong color entirely. Oh my god. Environment. I love this little pumpkin. I know. This is WraithReaper on Twitch. And yeah, this is his little like model that he uses. And I'm drawing like a little chibi version, which he's already kind of chibi. The other ones that we did, let me just show for like people that are like just dropping by. This is what we just did. Very cute. I'm not like loving the line art that I did for this, but I still think it looks nice, and I think the facial expression looks pretty good. My iPad is on its last legs. This is one that we did last week. I used a different line art brush, but it's very cute. Let me put up the reference image and the nameplate. So this is Dilo, Control Alt DeLorean, Control Alt, sorry. I don't know why I said art. And this is Myoji-kun. Oh, by the way guys, Myoji is debuting his live 2D model on July 1st, which is very exciting. So if you guys are sorry, I get jump scared by the weird the weird thing. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why my sound alerts are so weird. I'm so sorry. I will fix them by next stream. We can't get away without scuff in this stream, I fear. But yeah, Myoji is going to be debuting his live 2D model July 1st, which is super exciting. He's a really good singer. Everyone go check him out. Really good streamer too. We had a lot of fun on stream just talking the other day. So yeah, and yeah, really cool design too. So I really like this one. And Felucia, the lovely Felucia, who I don't think is here right now because it is like 5 a.m. or later, or maybe 7 a.m. her time, so I don't blame her for not being here, and I don't blame anyone for not being here ever, because that would be weird. But yeah, I mean, that's also why I try to do like different time zones for stream. I'm frustrated. Okay. Always turn on stabilization, my friends. Yeah, thank you so much. I created my own art and rig. I created a rig before once in the past. It wasn't good. This one is definitely better. Physics wise, sorry, I'm like trying to move in my chair. Physics wise, it's a lot better. I can show my full model like a little bit later, but this is I'm like behind the tablet right now. But yeah, I did the design, art, rigging. The only thing I did not make was... Oh wait, no. Okay, well technically I made the layout, the stream overlay in Canva. If you guys are looking for stream overlays, I highly recommend just doing them in Canva because it is so freaking easy. You just drag and drop the pictures and they're like all free. It's amazing. Highly recommend if you're looking for a really like nice clean overlay, just copy like the layout of somebody else's overlay and just use different images that fit your branding. I'm sorry, I'm doing so badly right now. 5 AM streams are best streams, yeah. And I taught myself how to rig through, there's a VTuber, I think? I don't know if she's a streamer, actually. But the tutorial is by someone called Merely Wu Fei. If you guys have tried to learn how to 2D rig before, you've probably seen her stuff. It's really good. Her tutorial is super like concise, straightforward, and it comes with a practice rig, which is amazing if you don't have your art to practice on. So if you guys are looking to rig, that's a good way to get into it. So it's Merely Wu Fei. And if you honestly, you'll see the thing. You don't even need to type it in because it's such a good tutorial that like everyone follows it, including me. So, okay, there we go. My iPad is on its last leg, so I'm gonna have to move it for a second. So just bear with me while my entire desk setup just changes right now. Hold on. Oh, and I just dropped my figure. Okay, that's fine. Oh, getting my charger. Oh, I kind of want more kimbap, but it's like really late. I don't like to eat before I like go to sleep because it's hard on the digestive system, you know. It's a little dark now. I turned off my lamp. Let me just switch this to the other side. Wonderful, now I can actually see. Let there be light, for real, for real. Okay, let me flip this. Oh, I am kind of hungry though. I don't know. So the problem is, guys, I ate like a late lunch, early dinner type of thing, so I wasn't hungry for dinner, and so I didn't really eat anything, but now I'm like starving, so I might have a little nibble on something right after stream. This shouldn't take too long though for Reapers. I have some other ones in here that are like I'm really excited for. They are really complicated though, so oops. Reaper was in chat a little while ago, I think. He was here. Also, guys, if you are artists, I'll fax you some pasta. I love that. That's so funny. If you are an artist, oops. You understand my struggle. If you are an artist, I am using a tour box right now. I think you've probably heard of it, like on like YouTube ads or something. It's really good for drawing on like computers. It makes everything really accessible. This is not sponsored. It's really accessible. It's like easy for me to like scroll in and out without having to use a mouse. I can also turn my canvas with another like this knob. I can change my brush size like this, just go through it like that. There's 4 buttons at the bottom right of the screen, or you can't see it, but there's 4 buttons up, down, left, right, and I have it tracked to eraser, pencil, lasso, transform. There's an undo redo button, and then there's of course a save button, or quick save button, so I don't have to worry about doing all that. So if you are an artist or any kind of like animator, computer worker, video editor, anything, sound design person. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, it scares me. Thank you for the sub! Oh my god, thank you. Much appreciated, thank you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. And yeah, if you are an artist, I highly recommend. It's not so good for like modeling or anything like that. It's a little bit difficult. But highly recommend Tutorbox. Highly recommend. Fax me the pasta. Whoop. The sound, I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's like that. I really don't. I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it either. Noble, I'm sorry. Point and laugh. There is a sound on sound alerts to point and laugh, except that also itself would sound so scuffed and cooked. So I don't recommend playing it, because it would just probably hurt everyone's ears, especially mine. Because it just means that I did it wrong. It's the noise. It's the sound of stream failure. Okay, let's do here. Oh, so wrinkles in a can, guys, or like ruffles in a can. You just go like this, and you make a bunch of S shapes, like that, and you just draw lines up. It's wrinkles in a can. Or not wrinkles, they're ruffles in a can. Frills, if you will. So you can do this for skirts, capes, any other... Oh, you can actually see it on my VTuber model. If I go like really up here like this, you could see on my like shirt, the white part is like ruffles in a can. So that's pretty cool. God, I'm so hungry. I don't know what's happening. Oh, the quack. I'm from Yoji High. The quack is crazy. Just the sound alerts are insane right now, dude. We got a raid and oh god, it was so bad. It sounded like the devil was raiding the stream. I was like, oh my god. Alright, let's see here. Oops. Yoji, we were just talking about you, about how you're doing your debut soon, because I was showing everyone like the past sketches that we did. Everyone, he's here. Speak of the devil.
Loud noises.
Please. Oh my. Oh god. Reaper, we're working on your thing right now. Hello. I'm glad you're back. I was kind of worried you weren't gonna come back for the stream. We are working on your thing right now, though, Reaper. It's very exciting. I'm sorry, guys, about the sound alerts. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Ad jail. Oh no. I need to get an ad emote. Well, hopefully you're out of ad jail soon. I'll ask again in a little bit. I actually have no idea when ads are playing. I think they're supposed to send me like notifications when ads are about to play, and they like literally don't, and so I don't really know what's happening. Yay! I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna do some coloring, and I did try to do like simple line art. I don't want to go like over the top with the line art because I don't want to go crazy with it. But what the heck is happening? Oh, it's on Liquify. Let's go, yeah, here. And here. Oh, wait, actually, I don't want to do that. I want to do a different cloak. I can breathe again. You're out of ad jail. As soon as I saw ad jail, I was like, oh, no. Okay. Yeah, ad jail. We don't like ad jail here. Okay, here. Yeah, but everyone go follow Myoji, go show up for the debut, and go support. Go support. This color. Guys, I'm so hungry. I had like 2 kimbap because I was like, man, I'm really hungry. I could eat food, and that was such a mistake because I feel like that just made me more hungry. Because now I'm like, oh my god, food, and and then I ate it, and now I'm like, oh shoot. Tuxedo mask! Yes! Tuxedo mask. He's very sneaky. Snooky. Alright, let's do a multiply layer. I think the colors will work really well if we do that. Maybe not so much. No, that's working. Pro tip, if you don't know what color to use for your shading, just throw that shit on a multiplier layer, and then just use the same color that you used for the base color, and it like 90% of the time will work out. Sometimes though, if you want to do like real lighting, it doesn't work, and you're gonna have to figure that out yourself. Like the influences of lighting on like different surfaces and different colors. You kind of have to do that yourself, but for the most part, it usually works. Never fear, I'm here type beat. Never fear, Reaper is here. Oh, and then I'm gonna actually turn it down a little bit because it's a little harsh, I think, the lighting. Pumpkin Reaper! We love Pumpkin Reaper. We were just talking about Overwatch a little while ago, actually. That is not at all the right color for this. We were just talking about Overwatch recently, like a little while ago. Yeah, we were talking about it for a bit. We were just talking about, like, Overwatch versus Rivals, because like I think Cloak and Dagger got brought up because of like my hair. It looks like Cloak's Dagger's hair. But yeah, I think I don't know. We're talking about it for a bit. Sorry, my necklace is like, I don't know why I'm still wearing this because I'm not outside anymore, but my necklace is just like stuck on itself. Loyal Overwatch slave. Goodbye. That was not at all the right play. Oh god. Anyway, today's just a chill stream. Oh, we actually have quite a few people here. Cool. We had like 6 people here for a little while, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But I'm glad people are like coming in. I'm very, very happy to see you guys. Even if you're just like lurking, you know. I am a little sleepy though. So basically I had to push the stream back because I was out with my friends outside, and this was like far away because I had to go like back to the school area. I don't live very far from where I go to school, but I live far enough to not like live there, you know. So I went back, I hung out with them, and then we ran into other people, and I was like, oh my god, and they were like, oh my god, we haven't seen you forever, we should hang out. And I was literally like, I have to stream in like 3 hours. But I also haven't seen these people in a long time, and I usually don't hang out with them during the school year because we're all like really chronically busy, and then the school just kicks us out within like a day of finishing the semester. So yeah, so I was like, you know what, I will hang out with you guys because I know that a lot of you guys are available like at night anyway. What I'm thinking of doing is changing my stream schedule, and making it so that the 1 p.m. streams are on the weekend, or like doing a morning weekend stream, because I know that you guys are going to, you know. Okay, Kim Pixie, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. But yeah, go get some rest, sweet dreams, and yeah, thank you. We'll see you next time. What to touch grass too? Me too. Had to work. Yeah, I had to work. I didn't have to work today. I have to work tomorrow, which is unfortunate because it is a holiday. And last time, my first day of work was Juneteenth, and I was not ready. Like, I think my manager forgot that it was a holiday, and so we were chronically packed, and I literally had no idea what to do. And it was like me and then like, you know, 2 other people, and we were not prepared for it to be a holiday because we just completely forgot. Take a sudden heart attack to avoid social interaction. Exactly. Yeah. Sweet dreams, dreams. I love the emotes, they're so cute. Oh my god. Laughs and unemployed. Yeah, I mean, well, I work at a clothing store, so really, who, you know, I don't know. And I make like minimum wage, and I basically don't even get that many hours because I'm like a temp employee because my schedule, I'm only there like during the summer weeks and the winter weeks between breaks. So I can't even get a promotion. That's the thing. Like, I work so hard and I can't even get a promotion. It's so sad. But yeah, so I work there during the week, and I work there during the summer, and then like throughout a couple of times I have like events, like wedding events that I do, but very rare, honestly. Those only happen like once like maybe 2 times a month or something. Really, something kind of like not great like that. And I also get paid like beans for that job, so let's be real. Like I can finally use these. Yeah, oh my gosh, wait, those are so freaking cute. Oh my god. Yeah. Why is my brush is slow because it's still in stabilization. We were talking about earlier we were talking about like bedtime routines. Not bedtime routines, but just like routines in general. We're talking about like a lot of people have like sleep paralysis and just like, or like nightmares or something, aka me. So it's like stuff that we do to like combat that. And we were asking people like, what's your favorite tea? What are, like, because I know we have a lot of new people since then. What are your guys' favorite teas? Like, I need to know answers to these questions. Let me add some highlights to your head. My associates are awesome. Hell yeah. Let me add some highlights here. Ooh. Okay, I feel like when I sleep, I used to try to sleep with a sleep mask. It doesn't work for me because it just falls off. It just literally falls off my face, so I can't do it. No routine. I usually don't have a matcha hoe. Yeah, I do love a good matcha as well. Drink all kinds of tea, usually Japanese green tea or matcha tea. Yeah, I used to also drink a lot of Japanese green tea. So I did like heavy martial arts when I was a kid. Like, I was like deep in it. And one of the things that we had to do was like a tea ceremony. So when you get your black belt, right, you have to sit there with like the grandmaster, and he like serves you tea, and you talk about like the taekwondo way or something like that. And he gave he gave us like Japanese green tea, or maybe yeah. It was so freaking good. It was so good, guys. It was so freaking good. And I was like 12, like not at the age where you should. Yeah, I was 12, and not at the age where you would be like, wow, tea is great, but like, but yeah, it was really good. It was just like, it wasn't like horribly bitter. It was like perfect. It was so good. Oh my god, I'm searching for that high ever since then. Yeah, I only did taekwondo. I didn't do like other forms of martial arts. When I got to college, I started doing like a budo budo club. I did that for like 2 times, and then I had a hand muscle issue, or I have a hand muscle issue, so I couldn't hold the sword, which was really unfortunate because my Demon Slayer dreams will never come true, and I am so sad about that. But it's okay, I can still kick ass, so it's so it's fine. Black tea for the win. Yeah, I like a good black tea. I really like just regular like a milk tea with black tea. It's so good. Oh, my back. Drinking tea my whole life, damn. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm using like absolutely the wrong brush for this. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna blur this out. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Kick ass. I did martial arts for a very, very long time. My brother started when he was like 5, or 4 or something, because he was like, I want to do martial arts, and you know, obviously it's kind of good for like, you know, if you're like a kid and you're like bullyable, it's kind of good to know how to also defend yourself in situations too, not to use maliciously. Like that's the first thing that they teach you, is not to use it maliciously, obviously, but it's also good for like building confidence too, which was definitely a thing that I did not have at that age. But my brother did martial arts or taekwondo for a little bit. He did like the Pee-wee version. Guys, I got tricked. They were like, here's the Pee-wee taekwondo for like little babies, like 3 to 6 year olds, right? 4 to 6 year olds, whatever. And I was like, and then they did a bring your friend to class day, and basically it's just to get more people to join their school and give them money, right? But I was like, I go in there, we're doing obstacle courses, we're like playing follow the leader. I was like, this is amazing. And I was like, sign me up. Like, yeah, I'll do it, because my parents wanted me to do it too. Guys, I was put into the kids class, not the Pee-wee class, because I was already like 8 at the time. Guys, it was not the same. I was so upset when I realized that the classes were not like follow the leader. I was so like devastated, doesn't even go to explain what I was feeling. I fear it was so upsetting. But I grew to like it, like you know, when I was a lot older. Once I like got to like black belt level, I appreciated like the hard work that I put into it and stuff like that. But I was just like, that was rude. You tricked me. So I was not happy about that, but I got over it. It's just over. I stopped doing it during COVID, because my school went online and it became really expensive to do lessons, because they had a lot of issues running their business during COVID, because they're not very savvy business people, so they had a lot of business issues, and thus the tuition had to like get hiked up, and we were basically like, we cannot afford that anymore. We'll just do it from home, thank you very much. And we didn't do it from home, and then I stopped doing it. So I still have all of my stuff. I got up to a 2nd degree black belt. I was about to get my 3rd degree. My goal, had COVID not happened, my goal was to get my 3rd degree before I went to college, and I think I was on track to do that. But the thing is, guys, martial arts don't treat women very well, like at all. It's upsetting, but it's like, any woman that does martial arts, like, I have so much respect for them, because like it's so difficult, because you get treated like you can't do as much like stuff, which is like, you know, if you have to do 100 sit-ups, like, yeah, you just give me a little bit of slack, you know. But like, I wanted to test for instructor to be able to like get a job at the place. Also, I just realized this line is completely wrong. I wanted to test for instructor to be able to get a job at the place, and you know, and do like that kind of stuff and be able to actually pursue it. And basically I started testing first, and they like refused to test me. I don't even know why. Well, I do know why, but they tested, like, they did instructor testing for all 3 of like the guys that were at the school, like the 3, because it was like the 3 guys and the 3 girls, and I was one of the 3, and we were all like really good, like we were really, really good. But they would only instructor test the guys, like they would prioritize them, so I never got to instructor test, and I never got to get my 3rd degree, which is unfortunate because I worked at it for a really long time. I think I started it, like, I did it for like 10 years, I think, like a really freaking long time, and it's just like unfortunate that it just ended like that, because I was like, well, like I you know, like, you know when you're like, I want to love this thing, but also like I have this really weird relationship to it. That's kind of what happened, and you know, it's very like, it's like common for, you know, that to happen, but it's still like upsetting, you know. But yeah, I got pretty far into it. Yeah, don't mess with Anglers. Yeah, I could not take down anyone, don't worry. I am not tall at all, like by a fucking long shot. So yeah, not to fear, I can't actually do anything, but it's just like, you know, it taught like mindfulness and stuff like that, and like I had a lot of like anxiety as a kid too, so it was definitely like good to that I was doing it, because otherwise I don't even know what the heck I would be doing right now. But yeah. Oh, music, cool. Yeah, I did piano, and then I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with this. Piano player, but I have also retired. I think the number one thing that people retire from is like ice skating, I think, and ballet, because it's hard to do it, you know. It's because at some point, like, your knees start hurting, you have less time to do it, and you know, it's also expensive too. Piano players are goated, dude. I don't know how you're doing that. Like, how is that happening? I feel like I'm missing something on this. Yeah, I am missing something. I'm missing the highlights. Anime has taught me ice skating is an intense thing. Yuri on Ice theme song starts playing. You know exactly the intro, the chords that are playing right now in my mind. Oh my god. The entire phrase, that's so funny. Yeah, you really do need to start early. I had a friend that was trying to do pro ice skating, or at least her mom really thought she was going to do pro ice skating. I don't think she loved it as much as her mom thought she did. Her mom was like a super tiger mom. She ended up going to Yale. She's brilliant, like, and one of the nicest people I've ever met, like, ever. That's so, like, absolutely well deserved, because she worked so hard her whole life. But like, she did so much like competitive figure skating, and then never like did it again. And I was like, but you're so good. I was like, you can't stop like this, like, please. But I think that's probably what people thought about like me and like taekwondo. They were very surprised when they found out that I'm not doing it anymore, because it was kind of like, it was like my one personality trait for like a really long time in school. Right, I think we're good, maybe. I haven't like kind of like a cloak. This is so funny. Ice skating, yeah, born to me. Yeah. I think like I played piano for a little bit. Actually, let me recalibrate, because I actually do need to move my face over here. I played piano for a little bit, and oh, thank you, yay! I'm glad you like it. I'm glad. I don't think I'm gonna start another one, because it's already like 12:10. I kind of like don't really want to start another one. Reaper's a cutie patootie. Yeah, I love this design. It's so cute. But yeah, I played piano until I was like in 3rd grade, and then I just, oh no, and then what happened was I stopped because I started playing flute for like school band. And I got really into that. Like, any hobby or anything that I did in high school, I did it like wholeheartedly, you know. So and it's ironic because I did all of that for like college apps and stuff, But the funny thing is that in order to finish college apps, I had to quit all of those things in order to, like, you know, stay on track with my life, and actually be able to. It's just like horrendously ironic to me, I fear. Alright, what we're gonna do, actually, I think. Oh, that's not working. No, it's because I'm on this one. We're gonna fill this. We're gonna do a multiply layer, and we're gonna lower this a little bit. I don't like that color. We're gonna go with orange. But yeah, I played a lot of flute, like hardcore flute. Really in it. I almost got into All-State, except I was 1 point away from qualifying for the All-State like band, which was very upsetting because that would have been really cool. And I also really liked flute, but I was 1 point away, and then after that I quit, and I was like, you know what, that's enough for me. Never enough time in the day. Yeah, for sure. Edgelord. I feel like I'm forgetting something though, I'm not gonna lie. No, I think we're good. I think we're getting it, you know? I like the flow of the fabric. I think it looks nice. You know what I'm forgetting also? It's like tiny detail, but it is kind of like throwing me off a little bit. It's just like this part in here. Why did the pirate go to the seafood restaurant? Because they heard they had a great fish and chip. That's so funny. Wait. Wait, okay. I don't know if you guys noticed. I love puns. I love them. It like a good pun at the right placement is perfect. It's so good. I loved, like, my favorite thing was like making my like art tag and clip tag. I know no one's ever gonna use it, but I just thought it was really funny, and I'm very proud of myself for that. So very, very proud. Oops. All-State band. Haven't heard that in it's been decades. Pun days are over. Because I am dad. That's very valid. That's very valid. Let me actually, guys, I think we're kind of wrapped up with this one, I think. I wanted to do a simpler design because I am a little bit EP, so but yeah, if you guys have not, go follow Reaper. He's right there in the chat. You can just click on his name. He's right there. Go do that. Oh my god, I'm throwing everything around the place. Okay, there we go. Yeah, go do that now. Go do it now. Let me switch to my other screen. Oh, my back hurts, guys. Reaper, I am coming for you. I'm gonna get you. Recalibrating my VTube studio. What do you call a cow with 2 left feet? Lean beef. The space between the letters just really, it just ties everything together. I love that. I love that. The WraithReaper does not fear. He is fear. I love it. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, guys! I had like a kimbap for a late dinner. Oh my god, it was so good. But now I kind of want more. It was like a fish cake kimbap with posture check. Sir, yes sir. Posture check. Guys, I've realized that, thank you for redeeming posture check. I realized that my posture is atrocious during the day. It's actually, like, some of the worst stuff I've ever, sorry, I'm zipping up the tour box case. It's actually some of the worst stuff I've ever seen. Like, I'll catch myself in a mirror or, like, in a window, and I'll be like, I look like the shrimp emoji. I look like the shrimp emoji. It's really bad. Yeah. Keep up, can I have some? I unfortunately cannot send it through stream. Unfortunately, that is not a thing I can do. I think we were trying to fax some pasta earlier. I don't think that quite came through either. We can try again though. But what are your thoughts on snakes? I like snakes. I think they're cool. Personally, I haven't like seen enough snakes to be like, yeah, I really like snakes. I don't mind them though. I think they're pretty cool. I just don't like spiders. Not my thing. Ori and the Blind Forest, when I found out there were spiders, guys, I literally had like an aneurysm. I was like, they're like, you should go into the spider caves, and I was like, the what caves? Oh my god. Fry some rice. Some people wouldn't believe. You're telling me your shrimp fried this rice? Oh my god. No, guys, seriously, like my shoulders, because I'm always like, I'll be like looking at my phone if I'm on like maps or something, because I live in a massive city, so it's like, there's no way you can't, I mean, you can, it's, I've been trying to use my phone less for like maps and stuff like that, but like, it's difficult, so it's, you know, but it's like you gotta keep the shoulders back, you gotta keep the neck up. Like a lot of people do this thing where they like slouch, but then they'll put their neck to look down, but then they'll look up with their neck, but then the rest of their body is looking down. Oh my god, it's really bad. Yeah, no, guys, make sure your posture is good, because it'll really like come back to bite you like years from now. It's, yeah, I've seen some pretty bad stuff. I love snakes. I got 7 little wiggly little lads. Little wiggly little lads. I love that. That's so cute. I think, well, I have 2 doggos, but they're technically my parents' dogs, because they live at my parents' house. But we've had them since I was in like 9th grade or something. But they're still here. They're still like vibing here. I have a fish. I have a betta fish. I love him. It's amazing. The fish cures my depression. I'll set up the tank at in my dorm, and I have it like next to my bed, and I make sure he's well fed. I make sure he has stuff to do. Like, I freaking love that fish. I love it. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him so much. And like when I'm sad, I will talk to the fish. But oh, life beckons me. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always nice to see you. Yeah, have a good night. We will see you on maybe Friday, but if not, some other time. All right, good night. Bye bye. Oh, and a new person. Hello. Yeah. So we were just like finishing up stuff. I think we just like do a little yap. There's a lot of people here. We can yap for a little bit. 'Twas a fun stream. Yeah. So. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. We're actually, guys, almost at 150, which is insane. Thank you so much. I don't know exactly where we are on that goal yet. Let me try to check my stream manager. I have no idea, actually. Can I go like analytics, or is it gonna like, I don't know. It's so hard to check your own like follower count. Oh, we're at 147. We're so close. All right. Well, maybe next year we can get to it then. Did you guys say? Oh no, never mind. Okay. Whoa, wait. Somebody saved the quack clip. Wait, who saved this? Oh, Noble. Thank you, Noble. I was like looking for the quack clip. I couldn't find it. Thank you, Noble, for saving that. How do I go back? Help. Yeah. 3 more to go. So this Friday, so guys, new schedule. I think I'm going to be streaming, the 1 p.m. times on the weekend, and the 9 p.m. times during the weekdays. So I'm probably gonna get rid of the, Friday stream. I might do a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday kind of deal, with Saturday being, or Saturday, Sunday, you know, either one, with Saturday being like a 1 p.m. because I know that the 1 p.m. streams are really hard for people to attend, because they're working like during the week, and most of the time I'm also working during the week, so it'll have to be like a Saturday or Sunday kind of like switching on and off thing, because I also work on the weekend. I'm like a chronic workaholic. I'm sorry, guys, but so I work on the weekend, so I can't do both days, unfortunately. So yeah, schedule changes do be needed. I set out the original schedule like without any like basis for a schedule, really. Also, I'm trying to be quieter because I know that people are sleeping right now. But I set out the schedule without a basis for a schedule, so I just vibing. But I think for the foreseeable future until probably end of August, I'm going on a pretty big trip beginning of August. So we'll have to see like how that goes. But until August, I guess for the rest of the July, and then for a couple weeks in August, we're gonna be doing I think like a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday kind of situation, or a like a Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, so that because I do want people to be able to come to stream because I know that people like just chatting and you know it helps to like de-stress and stuff like that, and that's why I'm streaming because like you know when I was stressed to the point of no return from school. All 3 years, like I always like I always watched streams and stuff like that, so and it always was really helpful. So yeah, solid schedule. I think so too. I'm because I don't want people to just like miss the streams during the day because I don't want the Monday and Wednesday streams to be at 1 p.m. I think that doesn't really work, and the majority of my viewers are in the US, but I do want to accommodate people that are like I don't want to switch to only 1 p.m.s because no, I don't want to switch to only 9 p.m.s because then people overseas cannot watch because there are like separate time zone issues. But yeah, I got into streaming because of like corpo VTubers. So you know, I saw a lot of them and I was like, wow, awesome. And then I was like, I can do that too. I was like, wait, but that was a really long time ago, like 2021. So it was a little while ago. So nothing like recent or anything. But yeah. I need water. My throat is sore. I might end stream in like a couple minutes, but nocturnal these days. Yeah, I think the weekends I might do like a 1 p.m. Because I know a lot of people wake up at like 2 p.m. or something on the weekends, so you know, you'll be able to like catch a little bit of it, but it'll still be during the day. I don't want to stream only at night because like my parents are sleeping. I'm living at home right now just for the summer until I move back to the dorm. But then that's gonna be kind of a separate issue because a lot of roommates, not like in the same room as me. Thank God, guys. I have so many roommate horror stories. It's bad. But yeah, so I thinking of doing that. So we'll probably roll that out next week. My grandma is coming over for the first time in 12 years. I'm seeing her, so I'm gonna be away. I'll probably stream sometime when she's here, but we're actually going away to my brother's college. It's his first year this coming semester, so he's very excited. We're gonna go see. But yeah, it's very exciting. So I'm gonna have to probably put streams on pause for like 3 days ish, so it'll probably like skip 2 of them. I'll probably backlog, whatever. I'll figure it out. You guys will just see on the Twitter or on the wonderful Discord that we have. If you guys would like to keep up with that and chat with people and give me stream suggestions and game suggestions, that would be awesome. It is, if I can type it correctly, this is the new link. This is the working link. So if you would like to join that, let me know what you want to see, because I do want to hear what you guys want me to play. I couldn't have roommates, honestly, at first more. Yeah. I had this roommate from yeah, okay. Bye, Reaper. Have a good night. Alright, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, but I had a roommate from I don't even remember. I don't know where she's from. She's from India. I don't know exactly where she's from. She wouldn't really tell me. And I think it's because she was like trying to conceal how much money she had, which was really weird. But then she was telling me about how they have a servant and she's like the same age as them. And then I was like putting 2 and 2 together and I was like, wait, I have to like pick up your stuff around the dorm because you don't clean up and I need the space to be clean, otherwise I go crazy. And I clean your dishes and I clean the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm starting to see how you see this relationship. If your home servant is also like 20 years old, this was like a couple of years back, I was like, well that's not right. Bye Tyler, have a good night. Yeah, we're probably gonna end stream soon and just raid into somebody because I am sleepy and my voice is tired. But yeah, no, having your own place is really good. I live in a city that is super expensive, like super uber expensive. I think by now you guys probably know around the city where I live, but I live in a city that is super uber expensive. I cannot afford to live there after college. I'm getting my ass out of there because there's no way in hell I'm not gonna like have an actual creative industry job and also pay rent. Like that's not happening. yeah, after a while I just like kind of moved to the side. I just like all of the dust that was there, I was like, I can't do it. When she moved out, she like left all of her stuff in the room. Like she basically didn't, she just took the stuff that she wanted to take, and then all of her trash, she just left it everywhere for us to clean up. And I was like, you ho. So yeah, I predict criticism was part 2, honestly. Yeah, it's just difficult because it's like, you know, you can't find jobs, and then you can't find a house, and it's like now you're stuck in a cycle. But you know, at some point something will catch, and it'll be okay. But it's just hard to get out of that when you're, especially like at this age. And it didn't used to be like that for people back in like before, like other decades, so, or other generations, I mean. So yeah, but that's the struggle. But I'm gonna hopefully well, I'm gonna have my own like single room, because I can't do it anymore, guys. I caved, and I was like, this is for my own mental well-being. I swear to God. So that's what I'm doing next semester. So I will be able to stream in my room. Very exciting. And I have yeah, I have a single, so that's really exciting. Back in my day, I bought my house. Yeah, it cost like a $5 back then. Yeah, I mean, like it. They're like, well, we had kids and a house, and I'm like, well, me working for 2 hours pays for maybe 1 lunch. So let's think about this right now really quick. Like everything is just completely messed up right now. Like the eggs are like $15 or were $15. Guys, remember when sriracha was really expensive? Oh my god, sriracha was like $32 for some reason. I was like, why is sriracha that expensive? And I think it was like they just had a like supply shortage. But Jesus, dude, the price of sriracha went up so much. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely true, especially like in this different of situation, because like now is so much more different than like other generations. It's, you know, you gotta go at your own pace. And like, you know, one of my friends is, life just keeps shitting on him, and he just keeps moving. I'm very proud of him, but he just keeps going. And then my other friend, life just keeps shitting on him, so he just sits down. And I'm like, no, you gotta keep going. It'll get better, but you have to be able to keep going, you know. So I mean, it's you just, it applies to everything really. You have to keep pushing, you know. But we got this, guys. We got this. But yeah, I think it'll be okay. But it's just, and you know, at the end of it, also, it's like, this isn't forever, you know. This is a time of your life. Like my parents were like, could not afford anything when I was a baby, and now we're okay. So it is a time of your life, but it, you know, it life continues, and your life continues, and you move on, and other things happen, you know. This is not making sense, you know what I mean. It's a moment, you know. It's a moment. Quick Tension, thank you for the raid. It's time for my raid message again. Wait, guys, is it just me, or did the sound alerts work just now? That's really weird. Anyway, thank you, Quick Tension, for the raid. Hello. Welcome to the raid. Welcome to the stream, raiders. If you're new here, my name's Onclis. I'm a pirate cloud pirate VTuber. Guys, I can't speak today. That's for the theme of the stream. Didn't sound scuffed this time. That's amazing. That's all I want to hear. Yeah, hi, I'm a new variety streamer. I'm also an artist. We just did an art stream. Everything you see on screen was made by myself, including my rigging, which is very exciting. If you would like to board the ship and join the chaos, please follow the stream. And everyone, please go give a follow to Quick Tension. I am actually gonna do your chibi probably next week. I think that's what we're gonna do. And yeah, hope you guys had a great stream. What are you guys up to? I wanna know what everyone's up to, because I'm trying to find stuff to do too. But we were drawing before. We were drawing some chibis, but I'm a little tired, so we only did like 2 of them. But I think I will be, we're just yapping, just talking about some stuff, life things, you know. And yeah, and I literally, like, guys, this whole stream has just been a little bit of a mess. The sound alert sounded like the actual demons from hell were like raiding this stream. So I was like, oh. Doing the rigging yourself is awesome. Thank you so much. Eco Devil, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Didn't sound scuffed this time. Awesome. That's all I want to hear. Our next stream, we are about to end, like, probably pretty soon, I think. Our next stream is going to be on Friday at 9 p.m. We're going to be playing Ori and the Great Forest, Ori and the Blind Forest, Part 2. We are probably about a quarter of the way through the game, maybe a little bit more. I don't really know. I was really slow last time because I was playing keyboard and mouse, so. And yeah. Raiders, if you would like to raid and then lurk, yeah, feel free. It's quite late if you are in the same time zone or around the same time zone as me. It's quite late. So get water, get snacks, have a good rest. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the raid. Yeah, we're playing Ori. Hell yeah. Playing map games, Switzerland, and invading. Oh, wow. I can't play like super strategy games because I feel like I overthink things all the time, and then I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Guys, I need to stretch. Ugh. I also need some water. Guys, I'm so dehydrated recently. I haven't been drinking any water. It's insane. About to go gym before it gets busy later in the morning, but I'll catch you Friday. Awesome, yeah. I hydrate spammers, so I got you in the future. Awesome. That's why I have the channel points. I have some lovely channel points there. If you guys have not already, please make sure to join the Discord. I would love to keep in touch with you guys and just see what you guys are you know, into, what do you guys like, what do you guys want to see me stream, etc., stuff like that. So yeah. But thank you guys so much for popping by. If you're heading out, have a good night or morning or something. Yes, Discord. A lot of you are probably, or no, a lot of you are probably from raids. But I do have a TikTok that I post to very frequently. I pick the cream of the crop. We pick the best clips, and I think it's been doing really well. It's been a lot of if you are a streamer, guys, utilize TikTok. It is one of the best ways to promote your stream. I had like, I think on Twitch I had like 50 followers before I even started streaming, which is insane. Short form content, the algorithm is crazy for that, and it's really good for getting your stuff out there, giving people like a trailer of what you're like, and then you know, getting them to come to stream and stuff like that. And it's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are all here. And yeah. Oh, my back. I think I might call it here, guys. I'm really sleepy. I had a long day, lots of going out and doing things, but I'm also like so hungry. I don't know if I want to eat right now though. Anyway, these are thoughts for later. But oh yeah, the new heart emotes. It's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah. Also, my voice is kind of starting to hurt a little bit, so I think it's time to call it a day. Let me see. We're gonna raid. Who can we raid? Oops. Oh god. Hold on. My Twitch is like freaking out on me. We are currently 20 viewers strong. So let's go raid. I'm trying to see. Did it get drawn? No, you didn't miss it. Don't worry. I only drew like 2 today because I am a little bit sleepy. But yeah, I'm going to be drawing you probably next Wednesday. I think I'm gonna do like your drawing, and then I think like 2 others, and then we'll probably have one more stream after that for drawing, and we'll get through all of them. So yeah, if not, I'll draw like a couple of the people that haven't shown up to stream. I think I'll probably just draw maybe I'll find, I don't know. I'm like thinking about it though, so I'm not really sure. Anyway, I'm trying to see who we can raid. There is Kirby is live. We did just draw him.